Hello, everybody, and welcome to Session 18, Season 2 of Mariana's Trident. I'm just going to hop right into it. If you are not aware, if you haven't been watching the one-shots, our beloved Nar, player of Greta and maker of Happy DMs, is unfortunately going to be taking a temporary break to focus on some real-life stuff, because shit's busy, and, we got shit to do. And we all love Dungeons & Dragons, but you know what we also love? Success. We love succeeding and being awesome girl bosses and boy bosses and non-binary bosses. And so it's just going to be the five of us for some time. I don't think we have any other announcements, do we? Well, I guess technically we might start seeing weekly MT again for a while. So that's neat. Yippee! No promises, honestly. We will see.
No,
but
probably.
No promises, but hey, probably, let's be real, our upload schedule with MT specifically has been horrifically inconsistent for a while.
It's been dog.
It's been really bad, you guys. I love doing one-shots and shit, but wow, it has been slow. I feel like we've had less sessions in the past few months than we did in the first 2 months of
Okay.
So probably gonna see at least for a while something resembling a weekly schedule, so that's cool.
Woo!
Anyway,
my notes as the cameraman here, it might be a little scuffed because I just got a new computer and my recording software might be a bit off. The mic probably sounds different, and I have noticed that there is a very annoying background noise on my mic, so I apologize, audience. But yeah, other than that, if it's scuffed, that's why.
We'll get it sorted eventually.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Anyway,
my computer does not look like it's gonna crash, so it's fine.
Don't nerves.
Giggle. Don't giggle.
That was a nervous giggle, okay? I'm nervous too.
I'm so nervous.
I thought you were menacing giggling at me because you left off with me.
No, I would be like an extra octave down for that.
Okay.
That's how you know.
Give us our medicine giggle.
No.
There's your medicine giggle for you. Anyway,
right.
So last we left off, the party had met a seemingly benign ship of merchants who had apparently had some tangles with the Red Shepherds, and so they decided to spend some time with them, see if they could maybe get the jump on some Red Shepherds, not expecting a lowly merchant ship to have the entirety of Mariana's Trident on it. However, after defending themselves against some inhabitants of the sea, including some giant crabs and some harpies, they discovered, simply put, that they were on a Red Shepherd ship the entire time.
I don't think discovered is the right word here.
We were told, we were caught, we were
more specifically,
threatened.
Cole was told.
Currently, I'm the only one told.
In the middle of the night,
we got robbed.
Cole was taken above ship and told by Captain Zodiac, the captain of the ship, that they'd confiscated all your things. Now, we return directly back to that scene. No time skip today. Cole, you've just been told this information. What do you do?
I'm just gonna back away from Zodiac with terror in my eyes.
He looks at you a little quizzically.
Fuck.
Are we all here for this?
No, you guys are.
No, you guys are.
Where's Ethan? We're sleeping
under the deck right now.
I forgot. Sorry, it's been a long time.
Ethan, it's just Cole, isolated and alone.
Don't. I heard that. Don't. Where's the entrance to the lower decks?
Behind you, maybe about 30 feet or so. Don't bother.
Just gonna keep going near the entrance to the.
Zodiac gives you a look like you're testing his patience.
What do you want to do here? What do you want from me? What?
That weapon you have at your hip would be a good start.
I'm gonna look back for that. I'm just gonna contemplate whether or not to strike.
Come on.
Are you just gonna kill me if I don't?
Maybe. You can insight check him if you want.
Yeah, I'll insight check.
All right, go ahead and roll. It's been a while, so we got to shake off the rust here a little bit.
Yeah.
I could hear it.
Yeah.
We're a little rusty.
Oh, 13.
13.
13. Hard to read, honestly. Besides, it's extra dark out, and you're having a lot of trouble reading his facial expressions.
Dark vision.
Yeah. I mean, if you had dark vision, that might be handy here.
Don't bring it up.
I'm simply stating a fact. Damn.
It's so
Kind of.
stupid that changelings don't have dark vision.
It's okay.
It's weird they use dark vision as like a balancing thing.
It's so weird. Anyway, yeah. What are you gonna do to us? Gonna take us to Valakir, or?
You'll find out. Now come on. Gestures to the mace again.
I drop it to the floor and kick it his way.
Kind of like stops it with his foot by the head. And the shield.
Oh, not my shield. How are we gonna be any use to you if you just take our stuff? You said to me the fact that we were competent fighters is the fact that we were.
Give me the shield.
I'd also drop it and kick it his way. Are the
Your
others?
holy symbol.
No.
Takes a step forward towards you.
I need this.
Takes another step towards you. It's right up close to you. Kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. Now. You feel pressure begin to mount on your shoulder, and you hear the cracking of the armor.
Okay. Fine. Okay. I
Puts his hand out.
I shakingly give him my holy symbol.
And this is the +1 holy symbol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No. This happened a very, very long time ago, so I'm not gonna blame. So that's why I'm bringing it back up. When you first got this, it was not in your holy symbol shape, but rather when you attuned to it, it shifted into your holy symbol shape.
Yep.
And now, as it's handed over, much as it just regresses back into kind of a plain circular shape. Thank you. Come with me. He begins to walk back below deck.
Right. I silently follow.
He takes you down past the sleeping quarters into his own office, which you've not been into before. And it's very small, comically small for someone of Zodiac's size, to be honest. He has to crouch down just to fit in the damn room. But takes you over to a back door in the office. Goes behind and leads you into a room that is full of cages.
Holy shit.
Anything in those cages?
Give me a perception check. It's dark as fuck right now.
Oh, great.
Normally you'd have disadvantage, but I'm going to be nice. Especially since you're going to have a lot of time to look around this room, so I'll consider that canceling out the disadvantage.
Oh, 6.
It's so fucking dark, you can barely see him, let alone anything in the other cages, although the ones nearest to you, you can tell are empty. He opens one of the cages up, gestures to it.
Really?
What did you expect?
Are the others awake? Do they even know?
We'll join you shortly.
Great. Okay. I get into the cage.
Shuts it behind you, locks the door, takes the key. Walks over to the edge of the room. Good night, Cole. Shuts the door behind him.
Fuck you.
Now, for the sake of expediency, because I could play this scene out, 3 more times minimum. But I think that none of us really want to go through that, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have something I need to do before, when I'm taken, but otherwise.
Yeah. Well, here we'll go down the list. If anyone has anything unique they would think would happen during their interactions. Alphon, do you think anything unique would happen when you were taken?
The one, I think that Alphon's a pretty early riser because she tends to wake up early so she can shave her facial hair. So I think that she woke up, figured out all her items were missing, and then after it was discovered, tried to sneak around and maybe tried to figure out what was going on and then got caught.
Okay.
Other than that, though, nothing much. But I would like to try and hide my butterfly knives if I can.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Knew it. Okay, I'm not
You
actually that
would
good at
not
sleight of
have too
hand.
much time to.
Yeah, I'm not actually that good at sleight of hand, and I wouldn't have Whispers of the Grave on it. Not Whispers of the Grave, Whispers of the Dead. So it's just a D4. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
No.
I mean, fuck it. At that point, you
Well,
tell me
that's
where you hide
lucky.
them.
In the hair.
God, that's a throwback, huh?
That's amazing.
That's a fucking throwback. All right. And you know why this works perfectly as well? Because they
Why?
got your short sword. So they think that's all you...
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. All right, fair enough. You managed to smuggle your daggers into the cage with you. You know, I was thinking, like,
cool.
oh, if she rolls high, I'll let her take, like, one dagger, maybe, and then
Nat
crit,
20.
so here we are. Jesus, you conniving bastard.
And then as Elfog gets pushed in. Oh, hi, Cole.
Hey.
Cole
what's
does
going
not
on?
respond back.
Doc. And it's a side note. It sounds, by the vibe of this, the Elephant would have been the last person, you know? So Elephant
Oh, okay.
could
Yeah.
really rise, so we'll say Elephant was the last one for convenience sake. Doc, do you think anything interesting happened when you were brought in?
No, honestly, I think Doug stays surprisingly quiet and reserved. Once he realizes my shit's gone, everyone else's shit's gone, he's just gonna stay quiet and I guess can I try and just look at I just want to silently watch the other ship members, the crew, anything that sticks out to me now that I know they're Red Shepherds is, I don't know, like specific equipment or anything of note or anything now that I'm realizing, oh, yeah, I probably should have fucking noticed that. That probably should have been a telltale sign.
Give me either a perception or an insight check. Your pick.
Insight, definitely. Fucking hell.
Fair enough.
Ugh.
Jesus, another. What is?
Whoa!
You
What
fuckers.
the hell?
Good
Okay,
God.
roll a d20. Roll a d20 just to check. Roll a d20 just to check. You, Ash, roll one just in
Sure.
case. Okay, no, so it's not a bug. So
No,
it's
you're
not a
just
bug.
like
We're just
that.
really lucky.
Oh my god.
All right. So first thing, you can only assume Greta was right. Second thing,
Yeah.
in retrospect, really odd for a quote unquote merchant ship to have someone with multiple guns, especially because those are really hard to come by, especially on the open ocean, and their banged up nature means that they definitely weren't being sold. You can only imagine they were stolen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Just going through. I will say, when you first saw the ship, it seemed like it was kind of like stuffed with cargo, but now you're realizing that that was almost certainly just a front, and most of those barrels and shit are probably empty. They existed solely to give off the appearance of a merchant ship outwardly, to fly under the radar.
Right.
I think that's just about it, probably. Although I will say, the general anti-sociality of certain members of the crew definitely makes a lot more sense now. You get the idea that either they're just not people, or maybe they were bad liars and so intentionally avoiding you.
Shit.
trying to dodge the questions in the first place.
Not gonna matter anyway.
I think that's an appropriate amount of information for a natural 20.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now we know how Cole went. You guys are later joined by Greta, unarmored.
Oh. It makes sense, but also, oh.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, with that roll. Greta also comes down with a black eye.
She tried it.
She
Yeah.
tried.
She tried and she found out the hard way.
I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder and fight when I can.
Is there anyone in here with us, or is it just us?
Now that there is dark vision in play, you do notice one person asleep in one of the cages towards the back of this room. Seem to be human, very kind of like thick, mangy hair, thick beard. Definitely not well kept. Pair of what looks like broken glasses that are just kind of like strewn out inside the cage, not being worn. Very dirty,
Alive?
kind of
Are they
commoner's
alive?
clothes. Seemingly, you
Okay.
can hear their breathing, and they have kind of this
Okay, good.
raspy breath quality about them. So that's yeah. And Korak does come down next and is placed into a cage of his own. And finally, well, not finally, because Alifon was technically finally, but Ursa, as you are taken to the higher side of the ship.
She is not taking it well. At first, Ursa is generally pretty calm and she follows, but as she keeps walking forward and forward towards her ultimate jail cell, she loses control more and more and more. First it started with growling, and then I'd like to rage.
Alrighty. And are you regular raging or are you werebear raging?
I'm werebear raging.
Alright. Now, for the purposes of this, I think we all know that it's perhaps a bit of a foregone conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
At this point it is the entirety of the Red Shepherd ship versus
Shepherd.
Reppard Shepherd. Reppard Shed. But it is the entirety of the crew versus Ursa specifically.
Yeah.
And so if it's okay with you, for the sake of expediency, I'm not going to go into an initiative here.
Oh, that's fair. I didn't really expect you to.
However, if you want, just for the hell of it, give me, say, like 3 attack rolls, and we'll just see how badly you bang up the crew in
my rage, yeah.
furious crusade of werebear terror.
I just want to say this about this whole scene, because I've had it in my brain space for a while. This was spawned, I think, when she realized that she might never see her son again. And I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was angsty and silly.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh wait, you said my strength mod.
Yeah.
Do I have my proficiency bonus to my claw attacks?
Yeah, you do. They're considered natural weapons for you.
So 14, 32.
Okay. You start off very well, just taking a swipe at the nearest person, which would inevitably be Zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you actually get a pretty good gash wound into his neck,
Mm-hmm.
but almost immediately, he fights back himself and kind of begins rustling you to the ground while others begin to secure chains to each of your wrists and to your legs, and then kind of do that thing that you see in movies where they have one guy on one chain and one guy on another chain pulling on opposite sides, preventing
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
you from moving at all.
Yeah.
You are eventually restrained. And once the werebear transformation eventually reverts, you are chained up extra well compared to everyone else. I mean, you guys were just thrown in the cages, no chains needed, but Ursa comes in with manacles on her arms as well as chains on her legs that restrict her movement. And thrown into a cage, which is also separated slightly from the rest. You notice they push it a little bit further away.
Ursa looks like she's been crying, I'd like to say. when she gets into the cage. But she's silent.
No. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's everybody. Unless
Yeah,
Jim wants to try and make some brave escape.
Oh, can
I don't
we? I mean, like, Jim was taken in, like, the middle of the night, so...
Yeah. But also, how funny would it be to just transition from this directly into, like, James Bond, like, Jim's stealth mission? Melts the acid on the lock, gets somebody out.
Can we see? Okay, never mind. We don't know what happens to Jim, but I want to know. I want to know. He's my guy.
Oh,
sorry,
no,
he's
rolling. What?
Look, all I'm going to say is that Jim's been in that jar for a very long time, and if he hasn't figured out a way out yet, that's just as good a prison as any of yours.
He's chill. He's chilling.
He's in his jar.
Okay, good.
In his lane, thriving as usual.
God, good. I wish I were Jim right now.
Unbothered.
Okay.
Alright, I think that's everyone.
Yeah. Forgive me for the kind of very expeditious pace here, but I feel like there's not much that happens when you're chained up, when you're, Ursa's chained up and everybody's just in cages together. But for the hell of it, is there anything you guys want to do over what would probably be about the next 2 days or so?
We're just gonna skip right through the cage in time, huh?
I mean, unless you guys have like a conversation you want to have or something.
No, I want to have a conversation.
All right, I will say that
we gotta try and talk about that other fucking guy.
I will say that Galdrin, the turtle dragonborn first mate of the crew, does sit in and monitor you guys for most of your time in these cages.
Entire time?
Well, jeez. People come in shifts, but it is predominantly Galdrin.
Okay.
Yeah, you are monitored from sunrise to sunset.
Ursa's not doing good. I'm just gonna say that. You can tell that she's really upset. She's just kind of up into in the cage.
Alphon is going to try to appear as casual as possible, and even use her tarot cards, because apparently those weren't taken. Use her tarot cards as playing cards with someone else if someone's interested. Just to pass the time.
Galdrin does allow this.
Wait, can I try to attempt to play with Galdrin?
For the hell of it, give me a persuasion check.
Listen, I'm gonna try and not be immediately seen as a threat and or violent.
Even though you have a knife in your hair.
Ignore that. They don't know that.
They don't know that, but
18.
18. What exactly do you say to her?
I just kind of you want to play? I'm not betting any money or anything, but it's just a way to pass the time. Can't imagine the shifts being so fun when we're not really doing much.
Kind of looks at you. Just down at the cards. Exhales sharply through the nose. A tiny bit of steam comes out. It's up from where She's posted up against the wall and down next to your cage. Just gestures.
What's gesture? Sorry.
Like just gestures with like a get on with it motion.
Okay, I just start drawing cards and I like explain because these are tarot cards. They're not playing cards, so it takes
Yeah.
a minute to. I would have to explain like the new rules for it. Anyway, that's all I think.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm being called. Hey, this was not a too inconvenient time. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go make my dinner really quick.
What the fuck, guys? What the fuck?
Ah,
What do we do?
apparently something's happening in 2 days, and we're being watched by a very nice turtle dragonborn who could probably incinerate all of us. Okay, what do we have? We don't have anything, do we?
We don't have anything.
I'm looking
Other
to
than
see if there's anything I can wiggle.
all I got was my knives, which I'm just keeping, you know. But like, we don't got anything, do we?
No, we don't.
If I okay, listen,
Not really.
I wonder because I don't have my lockpicks, but I wonder if I can help Ursa get out of the shackles with my dagger maybe, or like anything of mine. I don't have anything. Like, I don't know. It would probably be a disadvantage, but better doing something with a +8 and disadvantage than just not doing anything. I am also going to grab food. 1 second.
Okay.
Guys, I forgot to get a fucking fork for my dinner! I don't have any forks!
Stupid.
Life is terrible. Guess I'll just eat it. I don't have any forks or spoons or anything. I don't know what to do.
Oh god.
Oh wait, I do have a fork. Never mind. I have a fork. I just lost it. Okay, be right back, guys. I'm gonna go cook my dinner.
Okay. Void.
I don't know what to do.
I'm looking through my spells to see if there's anything.
If they
Not even the racial spells are too handy. The only thing I've got like is thaumaturgy, and that's kind of shit.
Hey y'all, what the fuck is up? How we doing tonight?
You fucking looking at bitch! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Spud, you actual genius! I forgot about racial spells. Oh my god, I have disguise self and detect thoughts.
Oh, you've disguised self.
Yeah, I can't take those away from you.
Yeah, no, those are handy.
Yeah, that's
those are
handy.
handy.
Yeah, I
Rewind
was
back for the
looking,
plan.
and I
still
was like,
grabbing my
oh,
grapes.
searing smite. Oh, branding smite. Oh, thaumaturgy.
This is
wow.
the part where one of you were like, oh yeah, I have a racial spell, knock.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
Or just like if there's
I mean, there is a racial spell for arcane lock, so who knows?
I'm trying to think if I'm trying to look for any fucking spells that I can wiggle my way around for the material components.
Yeah.
If anyone needs a fungus, some kind of fungus for spellcasting, hit me up.
What?
You like to know, but
What have you been collecting fungal growths?
All right, Kylo.
No, Ash, I have decompose.
Oh yeah. Honestly, though,
Decompose, but I don't have.
Given Doc's lack of good hygiene, I wouldn't
Can
be
you
surprised.
do that with
if
spellcasting focus? Did they take your
fungal
spellcasting focus though?
Wow.
They took.
Yeah.
To be clear, I didn't say it
Completely
individually.
off topic. I'm sorry, I'm cooking my dinner right now, so I was trying to stay muted. I just want to say one thing. The last conversation me and Void had, their exact words, because I sent them a silly meme, they went, "I have been arrested," and I just saw that as I'm. And I think it's very valid for what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All your shit got stolen, thrown in a
Yeah,
cage.
so wait.
Oh yeah, what did
And
they do
to be
what
clear,
did they do
all
with
weapons and
pints?
all spellcasting focuses were taken.
Yeah.
So
What
can he
did they do
cast
with
cantrips,
pints?
though? Oh, the bird!
Not without a focus.
We need
Okay.
that. We need that pitch to be useful.
No, I know, but I
Spellcasters
wonder if
cannot cast
cantrips
spells
are
without a
different.
focus or material component. Nope, cantrips are not
Okay.
different. Fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, okay, what about a cantrip that doesn't have material components or like any other things? It just says verbal.
I
Are you good
mean,
to just-
if you can speak,
Probably
then you're
still
reading
needs,
killing.
but probably
yeah,
still
okay,
needs a
so
spell.
you don't need that. You don't need a material. The spellcasting focus is just to bypass the
It's-
material components of a
Oh
spell,
right.
unless it has full
it's-
price, right?
Yeah, anything that requires a material component, you guys are fucked. But if it's somatic
Yeah.
or verbal, somatic just means you need to be able to wave your hands around to be like, "Ooh, charmed person," and wave your hands around all conspicuous like. And then verbal is pretty straightforward. If you can talk, you can
Yeah.
go.
I mean, okay, if we're getting food and you can use decompose there and like get mold or like.
Oh yeah, but I don't know.
Oh
if
yes,
I'm
you're
using
receiving
that.
hardtack.
Hardtack?
Hardtack. You ever heard of hardtack?
Oh my
You don't know what
god!
hard-
No
I'm guessing-
way!
No, but
No
I'm
fucking
guessing
way! Really?
Your ass is getting hardtack for the next 2 days.
Wow!
I don't know what
Yay.
that
Yes.
is, but I'm guessing it's something.
This is a good time to take a Google. Take a Google. Hardtack is not fun.
Okay,
It's
I'm
also
looking it up.
what sailors traditionally eat, because in a world that's real and not
Oh yeah, the
fantasy,
cracker
food
things. Huh.
rots really fast.
Right, I forgot about those. Scurvy.
Yeah. Basically, it's just cracker
What are
in
the
like
recipes
square
for
form.
hardtack?
Like a
I made
really,
my-
it's just a really big
I made
square
my
cracker.
dinner. I'm back.
Hello. Speaking of
Okay.
dinner, Will, we were just
Yeah.
discussing, but you guys are being fed hardtack.
I heard. I can hear.
Oh, okay.
Dinner. I am in my room.
I forgot.
You guys are making fun of me earlier, but I can actually hear conversations if I walk away.
Did we make fun of you earlier? What did we say?
Well, that's only a yeah.
Anyway,
Okay. Decompose is only on a fucking corpse, not like it. I thought I remembered it as like living matter, but no, it's a fucking corpse.
I've let
just
you
a corpse.
guys. I've let you stretch the definition historically, but I think doing it
Yeah.
on like food is perhaps a step too far.
Yeah. I like it as just like living shit. I don't know about. Well, I mean, like plants make sense
I mean,
because it
plants
is
are alive
directly
and-
tied. Yeah. Things
Invoke
things
the power
that
of
things that were alive and then are not actively alive like recently.
I like the
Shit
the
that
denotation of
Shit that
recency.
would decompose. Shit, yeah, because you're not gonna go up to a skeleton and be like, "Oh, decompose."
Haha,
got-
mushrooms
nothing
grow out
to
of your
decompose.
fucking I don't know
He's
marrow.
gonna
Is-
take another. Oh, you changed it. You changed it from turning to dust for like you sped it up slightly. It'll still take
I
a
don't know. The
fucking
bones
long
are
ass
more
time.
frail or whatever. But whatever.
I know,
Okay,
but, like-
should we get back to it?
destroy what little bit of his fucking marrow is left.
I will say I have
Yeah.
I have disguise thoughts. I have detect thoughts and disguise self. That's all I have, but it could be useful.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining like you're fighting a skeleton, you cast decompose, you're like, fuck your cartilage, bitch.
No more
I'm gonna be
calcium
honest
for you.
I'm gonna try and use Ursa as much as possible to help, but we all know what's gonna happen today.
Yeah.
That's so ominous.
Oh, hey, this is
I
actually
can't.
kind of.
I don't want to
handy.
spoil shit for the audience. Everyone outside of the game knows
I
what's
know,
happening.
but it's ominous.
I like being
This is
ominous.
actually okay. So you can sprite it sprites fungus and moss, which I feel like moss is more common as a material because I know at least light uses a specific type of moss.
Yeah. And hey, I mean, if Deltarune has taught me anything, it's that moss is at least somewhat edible.
I guess. Degrades into compost and
Matters
mulch.
on the moss,
I
but
love
yeah.
mulch. Mulch is edible. Mulch is edible in my heart.
What?
I want to eat mulch.
No, you
Matter-
I want to eat mulch.
Well, it matters on the type
I
of
want to eat mulch.
of
Oh,
Why the fuck do you want to eat mulch?
it's funny.
mulch is cool.
An odd-colored flower or two might also spring from the corpse in this time. That's cute.
Yeah. I really like how
I do flower.
Matthew writes his
Good to know.
homebrew.
If I come across a
Good.
corpse, I'm gonna use that. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Right.
So,
Oh, sorry. Another thing I want to do in the 2 days is I want to see if there's any like ghosts around. I'm not gonna talk to them yet because again, guard.
Ooh.
But I want to see if there's any ghosts around because it's a Red Shepherd ship that
I
can imagine have murdered some people.
Oh man, Red Shepherd's murdering people? I never would have guessed.
wow.
Wow. But yeah, give me a spellcasting ability check. Go for it.
Woo!
See how good your ghost vision is.
Please be good. Please be good. Wait, I could just use Lucky. I could use Lucky on this movie. In my. Should I use Lucky?
I mean, friendly reminder that Lucky lets you pick the better of the two, so there's
Yeah.
very
Also,
little.
also hypothetically, if I do this on day 1, then I get it back.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you just insta long rest. It's not like you're doing anything else,
Oh, there we go. Yeah, 26.
and that's why we use Lucky, folks. That's why it's
That's why we use
one of the
Lucky.
best feats in the game.
Yep. All right, 26. Oh.
All right, Jesus. It takes you a while to get properly in tune with it. And you can only guess that is because of the absolute abundance of life on the ship, which tends to muffle the presence of death in times like these. So it does take you a while, but eventually you do recognize that there's kind of how you say, there's a bit of a haze, and you don't get the idea necessarily that it's like one individual spirit like hanging over the entire ship, but you get the idea that it's like tiny infinitesimally small fragments that have like built up over time. You know? Does that make sense? It's like the stench of death hangs over the ship, but not in a smell way, in more of a spectral manner, if that makes any kind of sense.
If I ever notice any
very
through
abysmal.
these 2 days, if I notice any paranormal activity or I see ghosts, like these sliver of spirits, I want to wave at them. I want them to know that I can see them and I feel them.
I will say that with you kind of reaching out, although it is very weird to do this while being watched, and you get the idea that some of the people that watch you are kind of thinking to themselves, man, they're going crazy faster than expected. This is that's a new record here. But you don't see anything, but you get the sense that you are observed, that you are
Great,
known.
yay. Yippee.
You know.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
Odd confidence that comes to you. All right. Anybody else got some shit?
Nope.
Not really.
All right.
I think Doc would be rather quiet again. I feel like he's going to spend most of his time either praying or meditating.
Ursa's kind of just laying around. She seems absolutely defeated. Like, and late at night, when everyone's sleeping, she does cry a little bit. She's not doing good mentally, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Being in a cage is not good for her mental health.
Wait, are we all in like the same cage or different ones or what?
I think
You
we're
are
all
in
in the same cage.
You are
except for-
separated into different
Oh.
cages,
Oh, we're in
but you
different
are all
okay.
in the same room together.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, they're not letting you guys be that close to each other.
Mhm.
playing cards with my cage neighbors and the guard.
Yeah. Love the idea of just like the two cages are there and you're just like reaching your hands through the bars, just having the guards there.
Ooh.
Oh no, I've given them an idea, folks.
No. I just thought of something. Is there
That's
any
called
at
an
any
idea.
point is there a guard that just looks particularly meek, weak, scared, weak link?
They're red shepherds.
Give me an insight check.
Some of them were cowardly, if I remember correctly. There were some that were a little bit less. All right, give me a second. Get my phone. I just want to. 16.
You take some of your time that you're not doing much else with other than, I guess, playing cards with Elephon. Take some of your time to try and size up the guards, and it is it's ones you're familiar with. It's Goldrin, it's Flint, it's Jax sometimes, although less frequently than the rest. You get the idea that either A, the meeker among them are not being permitted to watch you for fear of security issues, or B, meekness is simply not tolerated.
All right. Okay then.
Okay, is that it from everybody?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know if White has anything, but probably not. I feel like Gold's just depressed.
Yeah.
Gold's just like,
I took the shield that Ivana gave him, and I'm so sad.
Well, they're not just going to be like, yeah, here, go in your cell and keep your shield.
Yeah, it makes sense, but still.
That's how you give them the tools to fucking like bash a hole in the bars or something.
Still, it was the one that Ivana gave him.
I saw you. After about 2 days, and you, because you are below deck, you can very easily tell when the ship is moving and when it is not. Although it is extremely awkward, and you kind of you're used to dealing with the constant rocking on a ship. You know, you've sailed your own for God knows how long. But being like so permanently below deck and, you know, not having any perception of the outside does occasionally give you some bouts of motion sickness, which is annoying to say the least. But no, geez, sorry, weird burp there. Bad timing.
Okay.
But eventually you do, after about 2 days, sense the ship stops. And for a while, nothing happens. Until eventually Zodiac comes into the room through that tiny door that he has to squeeze his way through and unlocks Cole's cage. Come on.
Cole doesn't seem to be wanting to get out.
Kind of like waits for you a little bit, and then after it becomes clear that you're not going to move on your own, he reaches in and grabs your arm and kind of yanks you upward with his superior size and strength. Lifts you onto your 2 feet. Just kind of pulls you out of the room. Shuts the door behind you again. Brings you back up the deck. And when you are brought back onto the deck, his hand still like gripped firmly onto your arm, by the way, to make sure that you're not going to try anything. Your eyes kind of hurt when you see the sun again, as it is probably about midday, maybe a little before. And this ship that you're on has, how you say, sorry, my description game is fucking off today.
That's okay.
What's it called where, like, you hook up two ships to one another?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember,
I feel like I had the word just now.
There's two ships hooked together. That's all we need.
They've hooked the two ships together and anchors have been dropped, and that's why the ship stopped. And you are handed off to Galdrin, who keeps a firm hand on you to make sure you're not going to try anything. And Zodiac goes over to the edge, in between the two ships.
Oh, hold on.
And meets.
Hold on. Sorry, hold on.
It's okay.
So excited. This is gonna be a good session.
I'm sorry for the slow opener, you guys, but
Mhm.
sometimes you got to handle the logistics, you know?
Okay, back. Sorry.
Well, welcome back. Sorry, as I was saying, he makes his way over to the edge of the ship and comes face to face with a figure who's tall but not nearly as tall as him.
Mm-hmm.
Deep red skin in somewhat well-kept armor, better than most shepherds that you've seen, to be honest, but far from pristine quality. And yet it somehow seems to shine all on its own. Deep red skin, firm, kind of chiseled face, gender not necessarily immediately apparent, but a pair of horns that kind of would shape up into almost kind of a crown shape, but one is broken.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You would recognize this.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Guys. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
And they come face to face with Zodiac. Kind of stare at each other for a moment. And Zodiac gets down onto one knee and kind of seems to submit.
I thought you were just gonna propose.
Holokir walks past him. Over to you. Well, hello there.
I'm just gonna avoid eye contact.
Oh, come now. It's been some time. Would do you some good to at least look me in the eye.
Can I spit on their face, please? Can I
Sure.
spit them in the face?
Kind of lands on the cheek. And what would your so-called god think of this behavior?
Still refusing to look at them in the eye.
My, you have fallen. It's funny. I remember a Cole with conviction. A Cole willing to stand up for himself. How would your god think if he knew that you let your friends kill innocent men and done nothing to stop them?
Shut up.
I remember a Cole with more, I don't know, gusto. Je ne sais quoi. What happened to him? When you sent me that message, I was shocked you were alive. Thought surely, oh, Cole's preparing. Cole's going to try and intercept me, get revenge, stop me from whatever devious things you thought I might be up to. And instead you fall right into my lap. What a kind gesture. I appreciate it. You see, Cole, I try to be kind. I try to not make enemies that I don't have to. But you've done something that really makes me angry.
What?
You swiped a shard right out from under my nose.
Good luck finding it.
I know where you took it. You see, well, maybe it's better that it tells you itself. Come on! And you hear from the other side of the ship. Coming, coming! Running over, you hear, gotta pay, Clank. Rushing past, over to Valkyr's side is a small Kenku.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Nice.
We should have killed
This
that
little
kid.
asshole! I
We should have
forgot
killed
about
that kid. We should have killed that kid.
We should have fucking killed his ass.
That little bird. God, never trust a bird.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know you went free in this.
Sorry, what'd you say?
We let you go. And this great. It's great.
Money, magic items. And you remember, this was something from all that time ago when Clank is speaking back to you in lines that were said when you last saw it. Now, I wasn't sure exactly where you take it, so I made sure that Clank followed. A wonderful informant, one who can recite a conversation exactly as it happened. And that's why you're going to get it back from me. Right the wrong that you've done me, Cole. How does that sound?
How about on the condition you let my home free?
How about on the condition that I don't kill the child your friend has back at home?
Shit. Okay. Okay, shit. Just me or my friends.
Oh, please, you're going to need your Black Rose friend Doc to get in, aren't you? Wouldn't send you in alone. That would be, well, it'd be a death sentence, wouldn't it? No. I don't need you dead. At least not for now. Besides, I'd prefer you know what happened to your god. But that's a story for another day, isn't it?
Fuck you!
Well, if you want to know so badly, you'll just have to wait and see. Make sure you come back. Oh, to think. What a gift you've given me, Cole. What a gift. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And by the way, I can't wait to see what what disguises you're going to take when you go in. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Hands up. Just shut up. Just shut up.
It's good to be me. Now, I think this is the part where I send you back down there and you tell your little posse exactly what you're going to be doing with your time. Go. Take them. And Galdrin kind of pulls you back down under the ship. Is there anything you'd like to say as you're pulled back under?
You are so lucky. I don't have my holy symbol, else I'd grind you to a little crisp.
Whatever you say. As you're pulled back under and brought back down and thrown back into your cage, door slam back on you.
Am I taken back to the cells, or?
Yeah, you're taken back to the cells and slammed back in your cage. I said. I don't know if that was heard.
No,
I might have said it too
didn't.
quietly. Stupid Discord, you make me look bad.
Oh,
Cole, what happened?
Bullshit. This is bullshit.
Ursa finally, for the first time in 2 days, sits up, kind of shifting herself towards Cole's cage.
Of course, sit each other down face to me.
What is happening, Cole?
I listen anymore.
Cole,
What?
what's going on?
Fuck. God damn it. God damn stupid motherfucker. What? Here.
Oh.
Wants us to steal back the sapphire shard. Isn't that just funny?
I assume we have no choice in the matter.
No. Absolutely not. Gonna
Ursa's trying her best to steady her breathing. You can tell she's on the verge of another fucking werebear-induced hissy fit.
Alphon is listening, but just has her back turned.
Cool.
What?
You were up top, right?
Yeah.
Did you see where we were?
Didn't. Ash, do I have to make like a. Did you ever like tell us where we were besides like open ocean?
You were on the open ocean.
Open ocean.
There wasn't any obvious
Oh, so
defining
it was just
features.
another ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A ship that was noticeably bigger, just to be clear. But
Mhm.
I mean, just like the one you're on right now, from outward perspective, it looked just like a regular merchant ship.
Hmm.
What are we going to do? I can't.
Sure.
How's Greta doing? I want to ask.
Greta has been very, very quiet. They almost seem to not be comfortable in their own skin. Does that make sense? Honestly, I think a lot of the time it's a little bit of a hard reach, but I think they would have had their hand out for Ursa to grab as needed.
Aww. Yeah, probably like to get back. Ursa,
It's a long reach, what with the cage being
Yeah.
a little further away and Greta having stubby dwarven arms, but you manage.
I'm going to be honest with all of you. I don't know if I can do this. I really don't. It's not like I have a choice, but I can't.
Just a question for you, Void. Did you? It wasn't like said, but did you explain everything that was said to?
Yeah, I explained everything.
Okay, out of character. I'm sorry. I want to ask this out of character because I feel like in character would ruin, the moon intention. But which kid? Because like Greta, Greta's protected. Yeah, I was wondering if it was Jamal or
referring
Thorak.
to Jamal.
Thorak, not Thorak. That's a My Little Pony character. Okay, yeah, Jamal.
Oh, that's who it was about? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused on which one.
I thought it was something we didn't know. Okay, I thought it was someone
Yeah,
like...
I was confused on which kid.
I was assuming...
There's no like kid in
it was,
Cole's
like,
backstory that I'm just
Yeah,
bringing
I
up
thought
now.
it was like some random like Cole backstory we just got dropped on us. I was like, oh shit.
Aw.
Surprise,
I knew
bitch,
right
he's
away
a
it was
father.
Mom.
I wasn't sure if it was Jamal or Ursa's kid.
Oh.
Yeah, Thorik. It could have been Thorik.
I wonder if they've already got him. That's a really important thing. If they've already got him or not is a massive fucking thing.
One second, I'm gonna text Nar that they're threatening Jamal's life.
Yeah, I mean, Alec here did say your friend's kid. So
maybe you have a secret friend in your backstory, or it could, or it could be talking about Ivana or something. She's, I don't know.
I don't know if Valakir knows about Ivana. She was dead before that, so.
Yeah.
I'll just be completely crystal clear because while it made for a cool moment, it wasn't very obvious that it was indeed referring to to Jamal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of friends' kids.
Surprising. I said friends kid. It's like, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah. Okay. God, it's so weird because it's been so long. I don't remember what everyone else remembers or not, or what's like public knowledge now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to like drop any fucking lore that hasn't been revealed.
Also, we gotta be careful on what we say because there is still a guard in the room. By the way,
yeah, you're
guys,
being watched.
We are still being watched.
Okay. So, Yeah, fucking Black Rose. Oh my god.
I know.
So,
Oof.
you already knew the name, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that was revealed before. I wasn't sure for 100%.
Yeah, it was.
And who do you know
Yeah.
as members? Who's all the
Uh,
members you know so far?
The
We
pawn,
Only
and then the
we
ones
know
that we've
three.
met.
We know the main.
Yeah,
we know
Oh, Jesus.
Palm, and we know the shorter guy.
yeah, but like in character.
In character,
That's
it's
that's in character. That's in character.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah,
lunch
'cause
with
you
the
met
two
them
of
for
them, and
lunch.
then me and Greta.
Well,
yeah.
I wasn't there to meet the
Oh.
others
Is that really?
Oh.
Is that really the only
Really?
ones you know?
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
know the rest.
because like Cole was just outside.
Really?
waiting
Anyway,
for y'all
I
to
shuffled my
finish up.
IRL credit
did I-
card. Or
am I
not
dumb?
credit. I shuffled my I did that real life tarot cards, and now I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check our luck,
Real life?
guys and friend. Yeah, I have tarot cards in real life. So I'm gonna.
Okay.
I got and they're D&D themed. I got them from Spencer's. That's
Yeah.
sponsored.
Wait, Ash,
Yes.
did that thing get revealed, or am I stupid, or are they stupid? Of that member?
Do you mean the name of I believe that was because if you're talking
like it
about
had-
the person who y'all like broke into his house in the middle of the night and who beat the shit out of Alphon, I
I had
believe.
no association to breaking.
Beat the shit out of Greta, not me.
Yeah.
I hid.
Oh, was it Greta?
No.
Anyway.
Yep.
No.
No?
The other person. Let me quickly text you.
I think I know who you're talking about, but make sure. Yeah, let's confirm. But if it is
the
who I think
tarot
you're talking
cards
about,
advise to follow your gut. So what's our gut?
Do they not know?
that is known out of character.
Okay.
That's why you were not sure. That's known out of character,
It
not
was
in
revealed
character.
out of character. Not in. Okay, that makes a lot.
It
more
was
sense.
revealed in a scene with just Doc and that person.
Oh,
But
I have a question.
right.
we didn't do it
Well,
privately.
Why are we
I have
just
a-
saying that person then?
I have a
I
question.
mean, they don't remember. Clearly, they don't remember.
No,
I'm sure they
but
would
I have a
remember that reveal.
I have a question.
What's your question, Pidge?
Has the bearded man in the corner awoken since the 2 days?
Yes, he has awoken.
I want periodically Alphon to wave at him. I think he's like far in the back corner, so I don't know if I can speak to him, but I just want to
I mean,
show
the room's not
friendliness
that
and
big.
sympathy. Okay.
The room's not that big. You're easily within talking distance.
I want to know who this guy is a little bit.
Okay. Is this
But
something you
again-
would have done during the 2 days, I assume?
Yeah, but we can do it later.
Okay.
We have a thing right now.
Yeah. I don't think we have much of a choice. If they've got Jamal, then
I know, Greta. I just I want to do anything I can to protect Jamal, but
Even if we are going to do it. Oh, sorry.
working with the Red Shepherds, I don't know.
I'm just curious
Ursa.
about.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to make you do anything to break your oath, but really don't have many options here.
I know, Greta.
Even if we are going to do it, I wonder how much freedom they're going to give us. I mean, are we going to get our weapons back? Are we going to get our armor? Are we going to go alone or with a chaperone?
Well,
like children?
I need my armor. I
I
can't.
don't
Yeah, no, I don't have any weapons on me.
I don't
have
even
any...
know. I don't even know if they'll let me out of these shackles. They have had me tied like this for 2 days straight.
I just wonder how much freedom we're going to get. I wonder... what other asterisks there's gonna be on this deal.
Hmm.
And
That is
what's
not,
yours?
I don't think that would be something that would be said in a fantasy world, but apologies.
I don't think this is much of a deal. I think this is just blackmail.
Just
Probably.
us being forced into doing something we don't want to do.
And also the fact they'd probably kill us if we said no.
I'm not sure about
And then-
that. It's very clear that
and
they
then-
either need us or want us. Plus, I don't think Alphon kind of looks at Cole for a second. I don't think some of us would be murdered immediately.
Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Is there someone else in this room with us?
I mean, you got the guard, and you got the.
Can I just look over? I want to darken my eyes. I want to like slink back a little bit further into my mask. I want to peer over and look and see if I can see any kind of reaction to anything that's being said.
From
To the guard. From the guard. From
the
the guard.
guard.
Anything that like is being said amongst us about like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Give me an
If there's
insight check.
any. Okay.
Who is our guard right now? Is it someone that we've like met, or is it just
I'll say
random unnamed person?
It's Jax right now. Why not?
14.
You get the idea that like Jax is only half paying attention.
Nah.
He rarely gets put on, shift to watch you guys, and he clearly doesn't particularly care for it.
Okay. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time. I'm going to just normal show my eyes again rather than hiding, and I'm just going to just look at them. Just stare.
After a few
While I-
seconds, Jax
while I
kind of like
stay-
takes notice and then kind of like looks back and forth, like, "What, me?"
Yeah, I'm
Do you mind if
sitting
we
like
actually... Sorry.
as I would if I was meditating. I don't think he's moved much for the past few hours, but he's now just like cocked his head over to sit and stare.
I think Alphon kind of just also looks at Jax. I mean, you're a shepherd. What do you think? Do you think we're gonna? What do you think? Do you think we're gonna get given? So they want us to go on some kind of mission here, right? I'm sure you know some details. If you don't, then are they gonna get us items? Are we gonna get? Where are we?
Tell me.
Just curious, very much curiosity, and just preparing mentally and physically. Hell, we've been trapped in cages for days. We're like probably gonna have to get some workouting in.
I don't know. Probably the basics, I guess.
Yeah, you really wouldn't know, would you?
Fuck you.
Let's not insult.
How early were you taken on into this? I move my whole body to look at him a little, like full turn my body. I'm actually invested into him now.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I don't think I'm good
This
at
is why I
it,
was
but
trying to lead the
I'm saying
conversation.
this out of character.
This is
I'm
why
saying this
I
out of
was
character.
trying
Stop trying to be a fucking
annoy him
persuasion
now.
character.
Stop trying to rizz people up.
This is why I was trying to lead the
Raise
conversation,
people up.
Spud.
You were not built for this, Spud.
You are not.
No, Spud was built for this. Doc was not.
This is why I
Clearly,
was trying
Spud
to
can do it.
communicate.
I really need to
Spud.
play more charisma. Well, I do play a lot of charisma characters, but I
Just
not
hate
here.
not
like,
Doc.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's,
No,
far,
not
it's
Doc.
far too late to change Doc into
Yeah.
a charisma
Being a
machine.
charisma
Man,
so sad.
character.
I
so
want to
sad because I
also
have so much
ask. I want to
fire
also
charisma.
ask, and I want to use my persuasion because
Okay.
mine's
I'll cut you a deal, just this once, because I feel like this is a semi-important role, at least one that you guys would care about. I'm gonna let you not use the help action, but I am gonna let you, if you want, have Alphon roll in place of Doc here.
Sure.
I have
As
an
this
11.
is less of a persuasion check and more of a like, do I vibe with you enough to tell you
If
any
you-
of the check?
Can
I
I?
mean, I've
Can
been
I? Can
playing
I give
cards
it
with
more?
these
Can I give it more?
guards.
Can we give it more grinds for a second? Because I want it to feel more justified. Can we
Sure.
just bounce the conversation back and forth a little bit, so it'll be
Yeah.
a little
Sure.
more logical?
I mean, Alphon was already talking to him a little bit about what they're
Or
gonna
we
expect.
can just overwhelm this motherfucker back and forth with our conversation and just like what I want to do is I just want to like drop some like prying shit and you're just gonna like wiggle your way in to get the answers and I'm gonna just lay down too many questions.
Mhm.
Fair
Right?
enough.
Yeah.
What did I ask? What the fuck was the last thing I said?
You asked
Sorry.
how long? Yeah, how long?
Have I been
Like
on this shit?
ago were you taken in?
I mean,
Do I roll?
these manipulative bastards just love to take in kids. They love to take in anyone they can fucking persuade.
Yeah, I
Anyone
am curious
vulnerable,
about.
right?
I'm very curious about like if you've been on missions or jobs before. Like, I just wonder how much. I mean, they're clearly trusting you enough to watch over us and stuff, and that's
Exactly.
something that requires some kind of
Were you just
hierarchy or
were you just some you wasted little child picked
Jesus
up
Christ.
in a raid, or were you someone down on your luck as of recent? Were you taken in out of, a grown adult, but bad morals clearly, and someone who's willing to stoop, or were you manipulated as a kid? How justifiable is it that you parlay with these scum?
Yeah, basically.
Go ahead and just basically. Go ahead and roll the persuasion check.
Basically.
22.
Jesus Christ.
I have an 11. I have an 11.
Jesus Christ.
Let's do this more often, Pidge. We bounce it back and forth so you can roll for me.
Got it.
Let's make this a habit, huh?
It's actually good cop, bad cop, legitimately.
For real. I was 5, I think.
Fucking knew it. And so what? They raided your town, took all the kids, saw which one was strongest, killed the others.
No, my dad joined.
I don't know. It
And
looks
he's
like that.
still alive.
Makes sense.
Oh, well, I haven't seen him in years. I have no
What do you
idea
think happened to
that
him?
bastard's up to.
Did he leave the Red Shepherds or?
Was he a betrayer?
You think he'd fucking come back for his kid, wouldn't you?
He would. Really would.
A kid he spent 5 years with and then never saw again.
I'm curious about.
Who's to say you weren't just a liability?
Do you think he's dead?
Fuck
you-
you.
Have you been in contact with your old? I don't want to. I mean, I'm assuming. Yeah, with your old island or anything. Have you heard from any other family members?
I don't know if it came through. I said no.
Oh,
Okay.
No, you did not come through. But okay.
Yeah, God,
Funny.
stupid Discord. You make me look bad.
It's kind of funny. For once, it's actually nice to know how my father died. At least I don't have to sit and wonder.
Me too, actually.
Possibly work with the people who killed him. Possibly.
I mean, it is an unnerving
I
thing.
know how he died. I watched it. I did it.
I'm not exactly sure how
You
my
don't
father
get
died.
that.
It was a while
You don't
ago.
Somehow
get
that sounds
closure.
worse.
No, but like, I got that closure. Does that not eat away at you every night? That must really
You said your
suck.
dad. What about your mother or other? Was it just you and your dad?
Yeah.
Never met her.
Again, missing closure. God.
Oh, please.
Did you
And
have any
what?
siblings?
What do you...
Fuck if I know.
What island
So-
were you from? I'm curious.
Did your dad bring you into this? Or did you follow along after him? Were you a package deal? What? Were you born into it?
Like I said, I was 5. I lived a few years as a regular kid, and then one day he said, "Hey, we're going on a boat trip." And one thing leads to another. Here I am.
What's your dad's name? Just curious. Maybe we'll notice it or see it somewhere.
We've made our travels around.
What?
We've seen our fair share of deadbeats.
Fuck off.
Seriously, though.
Hey.
Do you
Fuck
know
my
your
mother.
father's name? Do you know your father's name?
Fuck off.
Do you know your father's name? Do you know
How
your
about-
surname?
Yeah,
Do
how about
you
just a
know
last
your
name?
lineage?
Do you know your last
Do
name?
you know anything about your ancestors? Do you know anything about yourself?
He
Or are
didn't
you
give
just...
me this name.
Hmm?
I don't know dick about him. I don't know why he came here. I don't know if it was money troubles. I don't know shit. All right.
Do you resent him
fuck
for taking you
off.
here?
And are you content with that?
Do you resent him? Or do you trust him?
Your history, your story was chosen since you were 5. You didn't even know your name.
Doc,
You don't know your family.
Doc. Just
And yet you were born into a job that would get you killed. And you sit with that.
Well, I'm alive and well, aren't I?
are you
Yeah.
though?
Doing better than
Outside.
you, clearly.
You're in a room
I
full with
know
maybe
my
six
name.
people here. 6 people here who, I'll be honest, if we were out of these cages, we'd put a knife to your throat and probably a bullet in your head if we have guns. But yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, you're not in the cage. But are you? Aren't you?
I see you in the same room
You
as us.
clearly do not want to be here. It's very obvious. Don't get me wrong. I think that playing cards with you is great and all, but also.
No.
You know what?
He might still
you played
want to
cards
be
with
here.
Cauldron, to be clear.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
This is
And
just,
He might still want to be here. He just doesn't
understand.
Maybe he doesn't know what he wants anymore. Maybe he doesn't have a personality. Maybe he was never able to
curious
develop
about
one.
whether or not you feel about working with the Red Shepherds. Do you resent your father for leaving you here? Or
I
do
would.
You... Well, that's you.
No,
I'm just
yeah.
curious.
My father loved me. I loved him too.
Can I just say something out of character?
We're
How
being
long is
so
this conversation
mean.
How
fucking
long
on?
is this going?
Like, I'm just, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just not invested in this, like, at all.
I don't
I've
know
been
where
on
this came
Twitter
from,
for the past,
honestly.
like,
I
1 minute.
genuinely don't even know what's happening anymore.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you guys have fun. You can play this out. Just know that I'm not paying attention, so hopefully nothing more
Okay.
relevant is here.
Yeah, no, we're just being obnoxious.
It's just trying to, like, I don't know if this will, I hope this will help us, but I don't know if it will. I just want to chip away at this guy's
but
psyche.
also it's really interesting.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. I don't even know what you guys are trying to achieve anymore.
I just want to know if he's resentful of his father. He hasn't answered that yet.
Okay.
Do you resent him?
Lets out kind of like a long, deep sigh. Captain Z was right. Shouldn't listen to you at all.
That's a shame.
Yeah, crawl back to your dad.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fuck,
And I
Spud, what the Jesus Christ!
I pivot and I look away from him. I say,
Wow.
Alphon, don't talk to him.
Alphon has a flat expression on her face as she continues
Yeah.
just to shuffle her tarot cards.
Don't
okay.
talk to him. Let him stew on it.
No,
Oh my god.
I'm
That's
not.
the first bit I actually heard from this conversation.
That's fuck brutal.
Oh my god.
It's so unnecessary.
I'm gonna
Just break
shuffle.
You have to
heads
do
all
him like
fucking
that.
career.
After shuffling my cards, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you want a reading?"
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to break this guy's fucking mind. It might come in handy. Just you wait. Just you fucking wait.
Oh, is this the start of making dog
This is the new bucket. This is the new bucket.
Oh my
Oh my god! I will help
5
you.
years
red.
from
I will
now,
help you,
post campaign, Jax is gonna show up, and then you're gonna be like, "Ha! I've got leverage on you,
you
motherfucker."
find
I've got
your
leverage
father?
on you.
Did you
Let's
find
time to
your father?
re-traumatize you.
I'm just gonna shuffle the card. I'm shuffling the tarot cards.
Yeah.
Do you want a reading?
It's...
I'm talking about this to Jax. I usually charge.
He kind of averts his eyes and just doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna do a reading anyway.
Oh my god.
Shit, I guess you don't need the other person to pick, really,
I
do
guess
you?
you really don't, do you?
Technically, yeah, how tarot cards actually work, you do kind of need the other person, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let me just roll let me get my tarot card
Not
table
if you don't
and-
tell them that.
No, I'm just gonna.
You think Jax knows how tarot card readings work? You've you've not been paying attention to his story up until now.
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for tarot card. Just one.
Okay. And then we can stop traumatizing this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Can we continue on?
Almost. I'm almost done.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to get to my thing today at some point.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to wrap this up as quick as I
That's a
can.
character.
Yeah.
I got the reversed emperor, meaning it's basically means. Oh my god! It's the reverse of fatherhood.
No!
No,
It's not! It's not!
So the emperor
He's calling him
upright.
fatherless!
The emperor upright means that you have stability, protection, control, discipline, and it has a strong connection to fatherhood. Reversed is tyranny, stubborn, lack of discipline, and if we're going with the father thing, and recklessness. Oh my god!
Maybe Taro isn't wrong. Maybe
Are you reading this out to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, look me, the reverse emperor. I feel like he's gonna accuse you of making it up, and I'm like, no.
Fucked up. Guys,
When you're
stop
way too
bullying this
perfect.
guy.
Poor
Guys.
man.
That was so
really
perfect.
funny.
What the hell?
It's really fucking funny.
When
I can't
you,
believe I got that.
as reading out, or not reading, but rather just reciting what the meaning of the card is exactly. He just averts his eyes even more and just stands up and just opens the door and slams it shut behind him.
Oh my god.
Okay, well now he's out. Okay, guys, what the fuck is our plan? Do we have any idea? Any?
We need to
Do we
figure
listen? Do we
out
go?
if they have actual leverage on us rather than just threats. We need to know if it's not just threats or leverage. I have a
don't
way
know.
that I can probably get contact back and have someone to maybe protect Jamal. But, if they do already have him, then that's a big risk. And yeah.
Alphon is just watching the door as she messes with her hair, specifically her top bun, and pulls out her 2 butterfly daggers. I snuck these in. I've been keeping them hidden for...
You hear a very thick thud sound on the other side of the door.
Immediately back in the hair. I show them to Doc at least.
Yeah.
Now, I wanna be clear. You guys know that this room is connected directly to Zodiac's office.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, anything that we said there, could it be heard? Because then I would not do that.
I'm gonna assume no. I'm gonna assume
Okay.
you're keeping to a low enough volume that you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's where Jack's, exited into and where the loud thud just came from.
Yeah. Okay. I flashed the daggers and I shoved them back in my hair.
Okay.
Small nod as Alphon just remains quiet and stares fucking at the door.
Are we actually going to do it? Are we going to try and, I don't know, escape? But I mean, I don't know how long your protection's going to take, Doc, but
I don't know.
will we even know that Jamal is safe? Because I mean, what if they already have him? What then?
Then I think we really just have to follow.
We
Or
either follow or we
have some crazy elaborate plan. I don't know.
we either follow or we kill them all. And killing them all is intense and hard,
Tough.
and I don't know we can do it from this position.
Yeah.
We can't do it from this position.
Especially not with all of our items.
I want to know if they will have someone following us.
Mm-hmm.
What are they gonna do to keep us from running, aside from just a threat?
What if we take too long?
Mm.
I don't know.
Ah,
I feel like
That
a lot
sucks.
of possible options lead to someone getting hurt or dying.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this right now. No mercy to the Red Shepherds.
no.
If we get no mercy.
I can agree with you. on that.
Scumbags.
They're evil.
More than no mercy. If we think that we can survive the fight, we should fight. But right now, we have nothing. So
It's about at this
Yeah.
point that you hear steps approaching the door
head down.
until
Quiet.
opens up and Galdrin's there. Shuts the door. Just quietly sits down. Crosses his arms.
Oh, Goldrin, interested in playing some cards?
God damn, I see the Discord not picking up my mic. He said no.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Not now. He looks visibly annoyed.
Alright, that's a shame. Alpha's just gonna go back to just shuffling her cards, which is something she's already done like 3 times.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's an idle task to keep your hands busy during all this.
Definitely.
Well, not much to say. So, I'm gonna sit and wait for the rest of the time, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much else to be said or done.
Nope.
Shit, guys, we're fucked.
I really actually like that dog scene and the dog Alpha.
It was really, funny. I paid attention to some of it. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was being rude, not paying attention. Like I was genuinely kind of thought it was great and it's super in character for Doc. I'm also just antsy.
I honestly had a lot of fun with it, to be totally straight.
It was really
fun. I really liked it.
I think it is extremely alpha in a doc.
Mhm.
Absolutely fucking grilling this poor soul of
Yeah,
like, you're
like,
fatherless, your dad doesn't love you.
Oh well, just the
card.
Alpha ratio
By the
fatherless.
way, the tarot card was not a lie. It was how the tarot cards, how I roll them is that it's like it's weird. It's just like so that it goes.
Oh
from
my god, you could
1
have
to
detect
22,
thoughts.
the major arcana.
You could have used detect thoughts.
Could have,
Oof.
but they would have known. Detect thoughts. You can
No,
like
they
you
wouldn't
know when
have.
someone's. Well, it knows
The
that you go.
Surface
the
thoughts you can
surface
do
thoughts.
without
Yeah, surface thoughts you don't. So it's just like, oh, that's just like the
I
emotions
think
and
Gordrick
shit
knows
that's going
more
on.
anyway. I might use it on him because I think Jax doesn't know
Maybe.
that much,
I don't
and it only
know.
lasts for a minute, so I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Jax
I don't know
is
if it's
just the
worth it.
medic, but
Galdrin is the first mate of the ship.
Getting any useful information would be prying, but it would just be like the actual lie detector, pretty much, for Jax. So
I mean, I don't think Jax was lying at all. I think he was a very open book. I just think that he
Yeah.
doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that he's fatherless.
fucking hell.
Jesus fucking Christ, guys!
I fucking murdered him.
I really hope that
That
comes
tarot
back up.
card.
He's already
Stop killing
dead.
him!
That tarot
He's
card was
already
amazing.
dead.
I
That tarot card
really
was
hope it comes
amazing.
back up.
He's
oh my
already
God, the tarot
dead!
card was amazing. I'm sorry. I
God.
cannot believe I got that.
That was
not
brutal.
staged. That was not
really
staged.
good.
All right.
Because I got the Emperor reverse, and it was, oh my God.
Well, hey, since we're already kind of out of character at this point,
Take a break.
you guys okay with taking a 5-minute break here?
Piss break.
Yeah, I think we're all probably at that point, roughly.
We are
Man.
seemingly about to get into the actual fucking meat of this, and I'm terrified.
I'm
fucking
scared.
scared.
I mean, please, Cole already took like the verbal beating of his lifetime.
Yeah.
So did this guy.
Speaking of Cole, I've just like due to like the most depressed looking Cole ever.
Oh,
Sand.
Bros
Oh.
have been going
please do share with the
through
class.
it.
I am gonna go for a minute.
Yep. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Me too. I'm so
Oh my
excited
God.
to see where this goes. This is so
I can't believe
this
that
is so
tarot
insane.
card. Oh
With
my
the
God.
reveals and like
it's
all the
ridiculous.
stakes are all built up so nicely. I love it.
Everything's so good.
That tarot card. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm still freaking out about that because okay. So how I do tarot cards is that it goes from 1 to 21, and then 22 is the Fool. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 is the Emperor. So and then I have a 22, and then I times it by 2 to get the reverse meanings. So 26, that is 22 minus 22 is 4. So it's reverse Emperor. And Emperor reverse Emperor literally means tire. Forgot what it meant. I forgot how to say it. Tire. How do you say it?
Say what?
Tyranny. Yeah, it means like tyranny and stuff. Which, oh my God.
So I want to see like the really depressed Cole.
Yes, I do want to see the depressed Cole. Guys, this session has been really great. It's really fun to watch everyone having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cole! Oh.
I
want to say, I knew vaguely about some of the stuff that was going to happen this session already. So, like, seeing it actually in action is fucking great.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I can say this now.
Yeah.
I knew about Valakir.
Oh,
I do.
My partner betrays me like this.
I can't tell you. I would have died. I don't want it. I don't want Stephan to get killed off in the first session.
I know. It's just like,
Oops. Surprise, audience.
Shush. They just know a name. They just know a name. They don't know anything. They just know a name.
They don't know anything. They don't know anything.
You don't know nothing. You didn't hear me. I'd rather not die.
I know.
In real life.
Oh my fucking God.
Man, I think that... I'm still thinking about all this stuff. I also think that what Alphon's been doing in the jail cell is, well, one, talking to the guards a little bit, being social, as well as tarot cards, and I also think that she likes to climb the bars just to make sure she still has that a little bit. Also, I think that she's just fully let her hair. Oh wait, no, she can't. The knives are in the bun. But hair, stubble, boom. Man, what are we doing? Oh my god, we're gonna
Like,
die.
I was like, I didn't know
We're gonna
I
die.
just revealed to them that I knew about Valakir because I can say that.
Oh
now.
yeah, I guess you could say that now. Also, that is a
Yeah.
magnificent coal. That is a magnificent specimen.
It's a lovely
you.
specimen.
A lovely depressed specimen.
Cole getting just like slapped in the face with like horrifying reveal after horrifying reveal.
Reveal. He had no idea. It doesn't help that Cole's already been in a really bad fucking depression because of Ivana. Like,
Yeah.
he just got the beating, but verbal beating of his fucking lifetime, like only a couple months after his wife died.
And Valakir like just slipped in the middle, like, yeah, and you're fucking spineless, idiot.
And it's just one bad thing after another. It's not helping.
Not helping him.
God, it's like every time you thought it was over, it was like, surprise!
No.
Surprise!
Another one. Another one. Another one. Guys, I'm gonna. Am I allowed to share that DM I sent you, Cinder? Because I just think it's really funny. Because everyone in this chat already knows about it.
Which one?
The one I sent you during the session when they were beating down that guy.
Oh, sure.
Totally.
Sure.
I'm just gonna send the screenshot from my DMs. I sent a DM to Cinder while you guys were like fucking pummeling that guy verbally, and I think it's very funny.
This honestly, like, this session really has just been like, it was a verbal pummeling, followed immediately by a separate verbal pummeling. This time carried out by the players.
Yeah.
Really just needed to balance that.
I really liked that. I really liked that scene. Actually, I'm gonna.
It was good.
It
Actually,
was really
that was a
good.
really good scene.
Yeah. I sent that DM to Cinder while we were all talking.
You cat.
And I think it's very.
It's a
I have
great
oranges
DM.
on my hands, so I apologize, but I'm picking you
My
up.
head's fighting for my life to not be able to plot. So I could
Jacket's
be
here.
I'm sorry, Will, that I wasn't able to just like throw Stephan in immediately.
No, I didn't expect you to. Like, that's not. But that wouldn't be fair to everybody else.
Admittedly, I hoped we'd be there sooner. Like by now. Hopefully, I had hoped we'd been there, but you know, I always have to expect a certain amount of.
We'll get there. I'm not
player
worried. Like I said, I'm
fuckery.
not worried about it. I mean, it seems like the cat's already out of the bag when it comes to the audience, but it doesn't really care. Hi,
That's a
audience.
bad jacket.
Sorry again. I'm swapping characters.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
I just sent a DM that I sent to Cinder and called chat because I think it was very funny. I'm like, I'm really invested in the plot line, but only for you guys. I really just don't give a shit about Ursa right now. I'm trying to come up with any fucking excuse to not play her. Like,
We don't. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, I really like that scene. I think that's such a fun.
It was
scene
really good.
With also I think good cop, bad cop, but they're both bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
One's
it's
just a bit.
I'm just imagining
Exactly.
Greta. I'm just imagining Greta, Ursa, and Cole fucking sitting there watching like these two just
Wide-eyed.
this
Just
guy.
mollywop this poor soul.
No, like just me saying like, at least I was able to move on and like knowing that my father died. That's fucked. That would weigh on your conscience for like the rest of your fucking life. That's the kind of like life-ending shit.
Yeah, you really just
That's
went like, hey,
the
like,
one
how's
way
your
to
family?
therapy.
Oh, you've got abandonment issues? LOL, idiot!
Lol. At least my parents died. At least I didn't have it as bad as you, loser.
At least my parents cared about me before they died.
Also, I love
Yeah,
the
and yours
cage
is like yours
metaphor.
just brought you into a fucking gang. Like L, suck it, loser.
L plus ratio plus.
Like I know
Also, can I
that
say-
motherfucker did not think about that before until we brought it up, and is like, "Holy shit, my whole life's a fucking lie."
Also, can I say I love the cage metaphor as well?
Oh yeah.
Good, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, where's that gif of like the guy writing with the flaming pen? You know the one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This one. There it is. I said it in
Oh,
chat.
there you go. At least I'm
Oh my
Yeah. We'll go.
God.
Let's go insane about it after the session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we
We'll-
also?
we
Can I
yeah,
also
talk about
get?
how good that was?
I want to know
after
about
the
the. I want to
session?
know about the old. Not the old man. I want to know about the bearded guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's a little on the older side. He's not particularly old, but maybe like 10 years past middle age or so.
I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna ask him how he's doing. I'm gonna ask him his name, what's going on. You know.
For the sake of expediency here, because I don't want to get into a whole nother Jack situation, not to be mean.
Mm-hmm.
That was great, but we don't need a second one.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I have to check my notes. I didn't. You'd think I'd have this pulled up, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I introduce myself. I just say, oh, you know.
Stupid Discord.
I'm just.
search engine.
Alphon is being oddly casual about this whole thing.
Here it is. This this is Secum. Where is it? Yeah, Secum Ironfollow. He is like early 60s or so, maybe late 50s. He doesn't want to share much, but you gather that he lived on Pyrecrete, at least at some point recently. You don't know whether he was born there or not, and he has no idea where he's being taken.
Does he know
What
why
else
he
do
was
you want to
taken?
know, honestly? Does he know
Does
why
he
he was
know-
taken?
Yes.
He says
Standard
no, but
insight.
you go ahead and give me an insight check.
What is my insight? A 2.
Yo, a skill check that Alphon isn't fucking like cracked at. Let's go.
Wow.
Oh
Dirty
my god,
20.
you
Are
bastard!
you fucking kidding me?
Fuck off! Actually, fuck off,
Dirty 20.
bro. Rogues and bards, man. Just glad I've only got
Oh,
one. and not
bards.
two.
Bards are great. Mm-hmm.
Bards are fucking ridiculous, dude. Bards have better skills than rogues, at least past level 3, which is ridiculous. Anyway, he says no, but you and your expert reading of people ability, it's very obvious that he knows something and is simply refusing to share. This man is not a great liar.
Alright, I just leave it at that. I don't ask more questions.
All right.
Oh, no, I am curious how long he's been on the ship.
He's lost track of time.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh. A while. That's fun.
I mean, you guys have like been taking up deck to the point that you can, somewhat keep track of time. You get the idea. This guy has been put down here and he has not been brought back up. He's not seen the sun in a very long time. So any
Oh, man.
sense of time he would have had is warped.
Okay. I think that's all the questions I have. Do you guys have any questions?
They give him hardtack, and once every very long time, they give him like a single piece of fruit.
An orange. A single orange. But peeled
Yeah.
already.
Orange trigger time.
But already peeled.
What? So he can't use the fucking rind to like pick his lock or something?
Yeah.
I fashioned the orange rind into a perfect lockpick.
Albon would.
Real. Anyway, yeah, bro is having a bad fucking time, to say the least. You get the idea that his spirit is thoroughly broken.
Oh.
All right. Just stretching and preparing myself physically, mentally, and emotionally.
All right.
Stephan.
Ah,
Oh boy.
no. It's time. It's time. I'm finally fucking free for now. I'm free. Free.
No. You're
Finally
not free.
free.
You're not.
Okay, not yet. Don't get your hopes up.
I'm out of. I don't have to play Ursa too much anymore. That's my freedom.
Yeah.
I don't
You changed the name already. I love that.
To the audience, I don't hate Ursa. This is like a discussion we had outside of the camera. I just want to do something else.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into that, but I'm excited.
Stephan.
You have been kept beneath the deck for who knows how long at this point. But you are tired and you are deeply hungry. After learning of your quote unquote condition, Valkyr made sure that you were given at least some small amount of blood, keeping you alive but still deeply hungry. It's interesting to spend this much of your time speaking only to a person that no one else can see, and at this point you're convinced most of the crew thinks that you've just gone full crazy, especially with the fact that you've been communicating in Seleti all this time. But eventually someone comes over, says, come on. Come on. Unlocks the door.
Very weakly gets up. He's a little bit dizzy, especially with all this time he's just been sitting. So it's a little hard for him to stand up, but he does stand up and kind of tries to straighten himself the best he can. Walks over.
And you're met with a very just nondescript person, gender not clearly apparent, but you notice immediately that they are very well covered. Arms covered, neck is covered, like all by, thorough padding and armor.
Wow.
This person is taking great care to ensure that we don't have a repeat of the previous incident.
Stephan looks a little embarrassed when he sees all this protection this person has on their body. So he kind of crosses his arms.
Volunteer wants a word with you.
Stephan switches to common for the first time in a little bit. Alright. Then take me there.
This guy looks a little surprised, honestly.
Stephan looks at him back and just kind of blinks. Yes, I speak common.
Leads you over through the ship, as Valakir's office is kept a bit further away from the cages than Zodiac's is. And you are sat down into a chair, and then subsequently chained to the chair.
Stephan doesn't resist, but he looks uncomfortable and he's got a little bit annoyed.
I imagine. And the guy leaves the room and leaves you there alone for only about 60 seconds before what was I gonna say? Valakir. Valanikir. It's his eviler twin brother.
No.
Anyway, they come in behind you. Stephan, spend some time. Kind of walks around you from behind and sits at the desk.
How are you?
I'm alive. Guess that's something. Is it? Surprised you kept me alive this long.
Well, what can I say? When I met you, I didn't see much value. I thought to myself, well, another to add to the ranks, I suppose. Some more padding. Never a bad thing. And then, well, then you ripped somebody's arm off. And, ooh, what beautiful work, side note. Amazing. I respect. Now, it was then that I knew that I had found my hand, had on my hands something special. And I thought, well, I've got some. Well, I've got some holy folks that aren't the most fond of me. And what a loving gesture it would be to put someone as dark, unholy, unworthy as yourself into their ranks. What a kind gesture that would be, don't you think? And I'm sure you would love it. I mean, I'm sure it's been some time since you've seen the sun. I think you might enjoy a little, few nights out on the town, as it were, right?
What's the point in all this? Really? What is it? I mean,
You, Stephan, are my tool to demoralize. I would split this party up, put them to their devices, and I do plan to do that in some capacity, but the truth is I've seen how they operate, and they balance each other out quite. They fit together like different pieces of a clock, and if I shave off too many pieces, well, then the clock doesn't work at all, does it? I have need of one of them. And I'm hoping that you can, well, as I said, make them uncomfortable, make sure they know who they're working for, and fill some of the gaps that are going to be left behind.
you're planning on splitting them up, or are you planning on taking one of them?
The latter.
Guess that makes sense. So, I'm some creepy doll you're putting in the middle of them so that they don't try anything.
Exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page. Now, of course, haven't exactly given you much incentive to stay in line. I haven't given you much incentive to keep them in line, have I?
Not particularly.
That's why I am going to be tracking you. I'm sure you're familiar with holy folks' ability to destroy creatures such as yourself.
Yes, I'm aware. Unfortunately.
Hold still for just a moment. And they come up and walk behind you. Push your head down and put their thumb on kind of the base of your neck. And just gently press. And for just a split second, you feel a really like deep, sharp, searing pain that kind of starts at that point in your neck and then travels all throughout your nervous system in just an instant. And then kind of a lingering heat.
kind of sits where they place their thumb.
What the?
There. Now, I'll know exactly where you are at all times. I know this seems like an offering of freedom, but I want to be very clear that that is not what this is. What this is, in fact, is a chance to prove yourself. Are you of use to me, or are you dead? Stephan, I will abide no vanity. I will suffer no treason. I will tolerate no dissent. Are we clear?
Fun stares, just looking at him. His bluish red eyes just glaring. He kind of whispers under his breath in Celestial. Doesn't seem like he's giving us much of a choice, is he not?
I think you're gonna have to go along with it.
Look,
We'll
we'll figure this out
find a
eventually.
way.
I know, we will. I just... Stephan nods. Switching back to common. Fine. I'll do it. It's not like I have a choice anyways.
Excellent. I don't know if that... My Discord didn't
You
like...
went there.
Cut like the first bit.
I said
X.
excellent.
Yes,
Yeah.
we heard X.
X. You're going to kill my ex. That's what's going to happen. Hey,
Oh
I
my
think-
god.
it's about time that we bring that scene to a close for the time being. Mariana's Trident. Back to you again. Sorry, I know I can't get Stephan in right this second, but I wanted to give Will a taste because I could smell the unease from all the way on this side of the country.
No, I've been fed, thank you. I'm satisfied.
Fawn hasn't.
Spot hasn't been.
Damn.
Spot hasn't been fed.
I'm sorry, Spud.
Okay. I mean, what do we do? We're in like, Goldrick's kind of just staring at us.
I just wanted to explain, but
Yeah.
you are eventually, well, okay. I hate to go from a Will character to a Will character, but Ursa,
Yeah.
you are summoned on your own to the top of the deck and brought up once again in chains. nice name change. Well timed.
Keep ready.
The transitionary period.
Mhm.
But you're brought upstairs, back to the deck, and brought over onto Valakir's ship. Originally, they kind of do the same thing where they pull on your arms on each side to restrain you, but eventually the chains are simply wrapped around the mast in order to hold you in place. And once that's done, Mariana's Trident, you're brought up to the top of the deck, the rest of you, and just told to sit and watch.
Sit and watch.
Yes. And to be clear, you are on Zodiac ship, and Ursa is on Valakir's.
I
You can see
don't
Ursa
like this.
chained to the mast.
Ursa is growling at this point. She looks pissed. Especially
I
since she's
like
too much away from
this.
Greta.
I don't like this. Oh,
Valakir
God.
comes
Mm.
down,
Are we gonna have
The
a
steps. holding something that you can't quite see in their hand. Oh, paladins. What a bothersome bunch, wouldn't you agree, Ursa? Always sticking to their morals and so uncompromising. Oh, you seem so angry. Aren't you supposed to redeem me?
Joe, I kill evil things and you are evil. When I get out of these chains, I'll rip you to shreds.
All evil can be redeemed, can't it? Isn't
Not
that the point
you.
of all this?
Not you.
Well. How do I say this? You're, what's the term? A loose end.
Oh shit.
And while I
Oh no.
could kill you, I think that your friends over there, hello, kind of waves over. I think it's more useful that I do something else to you. And lifts up a little trinket that they have in their hand, kind of hold it up out towards you, kind of almost like a cleric that's holding a holy symbol. And you can see that it is an emblem that is etched into the shape of a full moon.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Ursa looks. You all see as Ursa looks at this thing, and she looks terrified. She goes from angry to absolutely horrified. Just looking at it and then glancing back at everybody. Her eyes pleading for help. Just for anything.
Oh, please.
Okay. I really want to just throw a dagger and try and cut off the.
We're
But I don't know
probably
if I should.
restrained, aren't we?
Are you
No.
restrained?
No, you're not.
We're not
Good.
restrained?
Question: should I? Because then that kind of throws
Thank
out the
you.
fact that I had weapons, but also, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a risky shot.
I don't know about it.
It's up to
I don't
you.
know. I'm pretty far away.
It'd be a disadvantage because
Definitely.
of distance.
I could shoot a lucky. Man, I just want to make Valakir bleed. I want to.
I'm
Should
not
I?
sure
I
about it.
really want to.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
like, okay, what good are my weapons really? Because no one else has weapons. They're just daggers.
We've got an extreme numbers disadvantage, though. You know.
Yeah, but
I
you
know,
might
I
just get
know,
jumped.
but I don't
Kill.
think. I really don't think if I just, I don't know, get rid of that artifact that they're gonna kill me.
Okay, but they might just kill Ursa then.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, they did just say, "While I could kill you," etc., etc.
But.
Yeah. Shut. I really want
I
to
say
do
let
it.
it
though.
happen. I
I
say
really
let it
want to do
happen.
it. I really
It's
wanna
your
do
call,
it.
Pidge.
I know,
It's
but I really
not
wanna
anyone
do
else
it.
at the table's decision. It's yours.
Yep. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Okay.
You gonna go for it?
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and either like just not like. Okay, my plan is to try and basically shoot my dagger either on Valakir's hand or arm or as you, and or just try and get that thing either like off the ship, and that's hard. I'm gonna use lucky for this. I'm definitely using lucky for this.
And go ahead and roll. So give me a roll of
You-
disadvantage, and then just give me a straight roll.
Okay.
And then you'll either be able to choose between the worst roll of the disadvantage or whatever your lucky roll is.
Do I see Alphon try this?
Um,
Yeah, I'm
I
getting
think
a little
this
subtle,
is probably an extremely fast action, honestly. Like, this is probably like draw, like hand behind the back, and then use the hand behind the back already for the momentum to throw. So
Ooh.
it's probably a really fast action.
Can I ask of something? Well,
Yeah.
let me check something really quick. Just I see if I can do something.
But is this an action
Does
or is
this
this like
work in the
a
way I think it
turn?
would?
Like, is this 6 seconds? Can I use my bonus action to shoot another dagger if I miss?
This doesn't work in the way I think it does. Never mind.
Okay,
You're
let's just shoot
you're
it
asking a lot here, Pidge.
18, and then
Okay.
lucky.
I'm gonna say that this is just the one dagger throw because there's red shepherds right on you, and I don't
Yeah.
think you'd have the time to throw the second dagger.
21. Okay, so it's gonna be
21.
21.
Yeah.
I just want to I just want to knock out the artifact out. I just want to. That's like, I mean, like if I got a little blood, then that's fine too. But I'm not trying to do damage. I'm just trying to not turn Ursa into a bear.
In a split second, Valakir is mid-sentence, going to say something to Ursa. You draw the dagger from your fucking hair and throw, and it is a damn near perfect shot.
Yes, near.
It is,
but
it
Nice.
flies through the air, and you can see in your head, with all the experience you've had of throwing daggers, not just with Mariana's Trident, but before, the perfect arc as it flies. And Valakir turns 90 degrees and catches it out of the air.
fuck you.
As you are immediately gripped by two red shepherds on each side on both of your arms and dragged away.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Shit.
God damn it. Gods.
Valakir just tosses the dagger on.
Turns into a
I'm
butterfly.
going to. It turns into a butterfly. I feel like Valakir's trying to make a show out of this, so I'm going to just turn around.
Okay.
I'm going to gesture for Cole to do the same, and Greta.
Okay, I turn around or
Greta,
close my
Greta, you
eyes,
can
whatever I
see,
can do.
is on the verge of tears at this point. Slightly sniffling. And just shakes her head. No, she has to watch. As Valakir looks back. As I was saying... Oh, please. Let's just get it over with. And takes it back up in their hand, faces it towards you. And Ursa, you can feel... You were already angry and scared and a writhing whirlwind of emotions floating around within you. And you can feel the rage within you begin to be amplified and amplified and amplified over and over again. Waves of fury and anger writhing over you. Originally righteous, now turned into this aimless, animalistic fury. As you guys watch as Ursa is forcibly shifted into her werebear form and then further beyond. Growing in size, larger than you've ever seen her go before. Her arms becoming slightly shorter. Any semblance of humanoid musculature fading away as Ursa takes a full bear form, chained to this mass, kind of writhing and trying to reach out and being stuck by the chains. And you watch as the mast gives way just the tiniest bit at the raw strength on display from Ursa, as she's left there, not more but a wild animal. For those of you that do watch, the rest of you simply hear screams and yells of fury transform into
that of not more than a bear's roar. And Ursa, as you know her, is no more.
I'm giggling as the player because this is a very cool scene.
Oh man, I tried.
Thank
You did.
Finn. Thank you for trying. That
I
was
tried.
awesome. Actually.
Yeah.
I tried.
Anyway, Alphon, you are, after this is done, dragged beneath deck and given one more, much more aggressive search this time. And unfortunately, the dagger within your hair is found. You know, the one that's left anyway.
Yeah. Where did the other one go?
I mean, I guess technically it would have come back to you also if you
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, it came back to me.
But yeah, those are forcibly taken from you, both of them. And you're thrown back into your cell.
Fuck you.
And then the rest of you are taken back shortly after. Valakir almost just kind of like... Valakir kind of clearly enjoying it to a certain extent and just calling out as you go back back under deck. Now, if you'd ever like to see Ursa again, I recommend you heed my words. As you're taken back beneath deck. And shortly after, you're all thrown back under Zodiac's deck once more. A new person comes through the door. Stephan, would you like to describe how you look to what's left of Mariana's Trident?
You all watch as a man is shoved into the room. He seems weak, kind of holding himself, barely standing up, as he sort of glances around with his one visible eye, another seemingly hidden under a white cloth eye patch. He's dressed nice for being in jail for a while. The black turtleneck, button-up shirt, and a vest over top, with bluish checkered pants and brown dress shoes. He sort of glances around, and he seems to be whispering. Doc, you would recognize the language that he's speaking. He's talking in Celestial to something that's not you. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, these poor people, they don't...
Doc, insight check that. I'm telling you.
Play along, I think.
I mean, yeah, but still, we're not even guaranteed freedom after this. I've just been gonna sit and rot and just Red Shepherd forever.
Look, we need to wait for a better moment. This is not it.
I know, Angel. Why didn't they kill me? That'd be so much easier.
No.
I know. No, I
We
know
are
you don't
going
recognize
to find a way out of this. Just keep your chin up.
I will. Don't worry. He seems to be talking to no one, Doc.
and it is at this point
Yeah.
that, you know, Doc, you can recognize what is being said, but you're just at this point, Stephan, you kind of realize you're sitting in this cage talking to seemingly no one, and
Yeah.
you can only assume that no one understands you.
He kind of stops talking after a second, kind of glances around the room, blinks for a second. Sorry. Hi. Hello? He doesn't seem to know what to say. He just kind of is staring at all of you, seemingly just as distressed as all of you.
Alphon is just
distressed.
staring back with like a deadpan, no expression, kind of hostile-ish face.
Well, I'm Stephan. Honestly, I don't even know why. No, can't. No. This guy doesn't seem to know what the fuck to say. Like, he's like stumbling over his words, and the way that he talks, it seems like he
usually new guards don't introduce themselves by their names, but hey, that makes it easier. You want to play cards?
Oh no, Stephan was thrown into a cell next to you.
Oh, he was thrown into a cell. My bad.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
huh. So.
Sorry, something for the mic.
I'm Stephan. I used to be in Valakia's ship, and now I'm here. So it's nice to meet all of you.
We're in the best of mood after our friend just got taken as now being a hostage.
Did I see that, or do I have no clue what Alphon's talking about? I assume I saw the bear, right, Cinder?
Oh yes, I don't think you were there for the transformation itself, but I think that when you were being led through, you saw a fucking bear that was chained to the mast, and a big ass bear with a freaky long ass tongue.
Stephan kind of seems to put two and two together and just kind of nods.
Is there a guard in the room, by the way, Cinder?
Oh yeah, Galdrin is there watching.
Galdrin, Buddy Galdrin.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know what to do right now. Valakia, no. What's all of your names?
Well, I'm Alphon. That's Doc. That's Greta. That's Cole. And the bear's Ursa. We're all part of the group. Got captured. Not the greatest, not the best, not the funnest, but you know.
Yeah. I get that, I suppose. I've been on that ship for who knows how long. Oh, God, how long has it been? A couple months now, definitely.
Approaching
it's
winter,
just me.
if that helps.
Oh, it's winter?
Out of character, yes. Pretty sure.
Yeah. It is winter.
Yeah.
Stephan, you could have inferred because it's just generally cold, but as far as you're concerned, I don't know, it might be fall, like late fall.
Yeah.
It's winter.
Oh, God, it's been in there for a long time. I apologize that my manner of speech is a little... I haven't talked in common for a bit now. Right, I was also captured a couple months back. And, I've been in that cage ever since. Really, it's just been me and, Stephan kind of... You see Stephan kind of glance at nothing and then turn back to you. It's been just me.
Do you speak to ghosts too, or?
No, you speak to ghosts?
Yes.
No, I don't speak to ghosts. But I guess I'm a sort of undead adjacent, so I guess I kind of get the whole undead thing. I don't really know.
Can I do a insight or history check to see if I know what Stephan is alluding to?
In this situation, I think Arcana might be more appropriate, honestly.
Well, I don't have a good Arcana, but I will try.
Well, sorry.
Undead adjacent, this guy taking in all his features. What he's talking about. What do I get? 3. No idea. Well, he's not. I don't think he's a ghost.
First thing that pops into your head is like maybe he's half zombie, but that doesn't make much sense. So you're not really
and then
sure.
Alphonse like, and then I think Alphonse like thinking to herself like, well, okay, no one else is acknowledging him. He could be a ghost.
He's half ghost. He's Danny Phantom.
Not even. No, I think Alphonse
No.
thinks he might just be a full ghost because no one else is talking to him.
Stephan,
Well, you could try to get somebody else to try and acknowledge him.
Hey, Doc. Doc, that guy's not a ghost, is he?
What?
The guy with the white hair in the corner over there? In the cage?
No. Of course
Not a ghost? No, sorry.
No.
It's hard, okay?
How is it hard?
I don't know. Ghosts are sometimes very, very, very realistic looking, and other times they're just nothing. It's hard.
Stephan kind of waves at you, Doc. Hello.
Do I pick up on the lineage?
Do you think that? Okay, I'm sorry. Do
How
you think
visually
Stephan
apparent
has
is
a
it?
celestial accent?
He might. I could see that.
Maybe.
But like, how visually apparent is it that you are, you know, a bloodsucker piece of shit?
Well, I think the fangs are visible, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That goes a
Okay.
long way.
we have
The white
fangs.
hair at what would seemingly be a relatively young age could be, something else, but also is not uncommon among those affected by vampirism. Honestly, Doc, with your slightly more extensive background on, the study of undead, to represent your unique circumstances, I'm gonna say give me a wisdom arcana check.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm just kind of going with the flow at a character. I'm going with the flow with Stephan's character, and I think I kind of like him so far. He's kind of silly.
I turn on my fan. Sorry, I'm seeing it's picking up on Discord.
Okay, it's not coming up. Not for me, anyway.
No, it's not coming up for me either.
I just turn it off. It's fine.
13.
13. I mean, you're kind of rattling off the more common types in your head, like, not a zombie, clearly not like a wraith, not any kind of like blight. You kind of go through, and a vampire doesn't seem to fit, but it's also the only one that doesn't not fit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just
Like
gonna
you can process of elimination your way to like maybe possibly vampire, or maybe there's something I'm missing.
Alpha's just gonna look back at Stephan. I'm just gonna ask, are you a ghost?
No, I'm not a ghost.
Zombie? No, not a zombie. That doesn't fit. You don't look like you're rotting.
No, no, I'm not.
Are you a zombie that uses a lot of skin products?
Oh, I love Korak. I forgot Korak was here. Korak, my
No, I'm
beloved.
not. Stephan kind of smiles at Korak, seemingly happy that someone else is talking to him. I guess the closest thing I can describe my condition is vampire.
But that makes sense. I could see it. Yeah, makes sense. Just completely casual about that. Like,
Stephan kind of glances at you, Doc, and he kind of taking an actual good look at you. He sort of notices are you wearing your little, like, fucking Raven
Yes.
thing?
I'm sorry, but he
Sort of-
is such a Raven
You
Queen
you
getup.
look
Like,
he stands up as soon as he hears
he is
that,
wearing
and
a
you see-
Raven
No,
vest.
no. Listen, now that
Sorry.
you as he stands up, you can now see unfurling is this long drape coming from his belt that shows off proudly the Raven Queen's crest.
Pops to Celestial for a second, just goes, ah.
You just hear in your ear.
He gets really like up close to the bars, has his like hands up to his like by his face on the bars, pressed all the way up, staring you down.
Are we gonna do the same thing that we did to Jack with the Stefan?
No,
Stefan kind of quickly swaps back to Common, kind of looks at you. Ah, a fellow Raven Queen follower.
fellow.
Yeah,
What do you mean, fellow?
yeah, the Raven Queen. I follow her, I guess, in a way.
You follow her.
Yes.
Tell him you hate the
do.
cults of Orcus.
How does that come along?
It's a long story.
Tell
Yes.
him you hate the cults of Orcus.
Stefan kind of quickly swaps to comment. I won't say that. I'm sealed. He sort of, you just see him seemingly talk. Everyone else sees him talk in an unknown language, big as lip sealing motion. Doc, you're hearing us.
Yeah.
And then, again, he swaps back to common. Yeah. Yeah. Raven
Do you know who the
follower.
Raven Queen is?
Yes, of course I do.
The Queen of.
I know it sounds
know
ridiculous. I know it does. I know it sounds ridiculous. But I'm not lying about this. I swear. It's a long set of circumstances that have left me there, but yes, I followed the Raven Queen and I followed her tenets. I consider myself a holy warrior of sorts, I guess is the best way I could describe it.
Against your own kind.
I hate undead. It's not like I chose to do this. It's not like I chose to be like this. Sort of gestures to himself. And if I'm going to exist, then I might as well do something good.
I am curious. Were you
Have you not
born
seen-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if you were born a vampire. Are you a vampire? Do you know the specifics, or are you just like a return?
I guess that's
I don't really know how it works that well.
I don't want to talk about it much, but I was turned, yes. Against my
Interesting.
will, but turned nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
Have you not seeked out to cure?
I mean, I tried. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking for it. I don't know how. I mean, I would love to. I'd love to be cured. I hate being like this. But
I mean, as a Raven Queen follower, I'd assume that would be the first step, is to cure yourself before you cure others. You know, purity of self, purity of others, purity of the world.
Right now, I mean, yes, I've been focusing on that, but I'm working under someone, so I've been pushing his mission, and that's been my main focus.
Valakir.
No, not Valakir. No, I hate... He sort of stops himself, kind of glancing or noticing the guard is there.
You work for Valakir.
I'm in a similar boat to you.
So it's some kind of insult.
What do you mean by that?
Wow.
He knows what he's... They know what they're doing.
Yes, I guess. Listen, I don't want to fight with you. I know that you won't like me just simply because I exist, but I just want this to do with this as much as all of you do. I need to get out of here.
Well,
Don't
I
we
have
all?
my own missions I need to complete.
Mhm.
I just... He sighs and kind of stares. Kind of swapping back to Celestial. That's a fucking disaster. This is a disaster. This... Kovas, this isn't a disaster. I don't even know what to do.
Sorry, what?
Stephan said, Kovas, this is an utter disaster. I really don't know what to do.
Can I make a religion check on that?
4. What's the
the
question? Specific?
name.
Recognizing whoever the fuck that is.
Corvas?
Yeah.
Uh,
Dog can hear all of this one-sided celestial commentary.
I'm gonna say there's no check necessary because under no circumstance would you recognize the name.
Okay.
Stephan kind of quickly turns his glance to Cole. Hello. Nice to meet you, too. He's avoiding eye contact with Dottie.
Doc is staring daggers into you.
Hey, Stefan, do you believe in tarot card readings?
No, but I think they're enjoyable.
Me too, actually.
I don't know how to do it myself, but
I don't know how many cages were separated. I think Stefan's on like the other side of the room. I don't know how the setup is here.
For the purposes of this, we could say you're close enough that a reading is doable.
All right, let's do a reading.
oh, okay.
Mostly just for fun.
Stephan kind of seems to kind of lean towards you in his cage. He seems happy to talk to someone who doesn't want to fucking kill him right now.
Yeah.
None of the guards want tarot card readings, so I've been dying because I literally have nothing else to do.
And I want to be clear, I didn't say this in the moment because I'm a little stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But Greta was not brought back with you guys, just to be clear.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, shoot.
I forgot to mention it in the moment. But yeah, you guys were, dragged down individually, and Greta, we'll say now is the point where you're realizing, hey, we were brought down individually. It did not take this long for everyone else. Where's Greta?
Where the fuck is Greta, actually? Hold on.
Shit.
Goldrick.
Just doesn't respond.
Where the fuck is Greta?
No response.
I will read your mind. Out of character. As an out of character.
Where is Greta?
There's nothing. If Jax is an open book, then Galdrick is
Guys, should I do detect thoughts? Should I?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll do a detect thoughts.
Okay. And I assume you're not going to pry deeper?
Not yet, no. Just...
Okay.
I think that's a wisdom. Wait,
correct me if I'm wrong. There's no save attached to going for surface thoughts.
Oh, yeah. If I probe deeper, so... I'm gonna ask the question again now I'm in his brain. Where the fuck is Greta?
Surface thoughts. Goldrick has, taken the time to know who you are, and so does recognize the name Greta. But if that information exists within Goldrick's mind, then it's not at their surface thoughts right now.
Do you know what happened to her? Do you know where she is?
No verbal response. But surface thoughts are just like, I don't know how to verbalize it necessarily, but short answer, no. Does not know.
Okay.
Does not know, and particularly does not care.
Very, very delightful. I am going... Let me look at the thoughts.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Okay, so within 30 feet of me, can I try and see if I could recognize Greta's thoughts around me? Like 30 feet from me?
In a 30-foot radius?
Yes.
No, you do not sense the thoughts of Greta.
Do I hear people above or just around that aren't in this room?
You can sense people above deck that are floating around.
Can I try and see if they know anything about Greta? Just surface thoughts? See if what they're talking about?
All right, you happen to grab the surface thoughts of Irving as he is walking above deck. And surface thoughts are a general curiosity and a small bit of jealousness, wondering why Valakir wants something with a prisoner.
Okay. Anything else, or is that the main thing?
All you get for surface thoughts. Okay, well, I'll add one more thing. Irving thinks that Valakir has already made more than enough of a show of force, and thinks that anything additional would be redundant. It's not sympathy, but it's like, this is overkill.
I want to kind of catch the surface thoughts of Stephan a little bit.
Okay, well, that's a Stephan question.
He seems, when you look at his surface thoughts, you can also tell just by his expression too, he sounds utterly panicked. He seems to be trying to, like, come in amicably. He's also just thinking about some sort of conversation he had with Valakir. Like, really, actually, I have one that I can narrate. Really using me as a doll who scared them like that? I don't even, what am I supposed to do? It's the first time I talked to people in 2 years and used as some sort of scare tactic. That's about all you can get from him. He seems to just be trying to collect his thoughts, but it's not working. He also just seems utterly terrified of Doc. like a way more than what you would think he would be, is what I can say.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what else I can do with the spell. Honestly, I think I got the most important stuff out that I can get out. Unless I go deeper, but I feel like that would also get me in trouble. I'm already kind of on thin ice. But also, I don't
You threw
know.
a dagger.
I did throw a dagger, yeah. Okay. The guy on the surface. I'm gonna go deeper on the guy on the surface just so I can see if he knows anything about, like, what's the plan, what's going on with Greta, anything about that, because I don't know.
Irving, you only kind of like grabbed him for a little bit as he was walking through your radius, but
damn,
you get the idea that you've more or less exhausted him for all he knows. He's confused why Valakir wants anything with another prisoner at all.
All right. Well, I guess Goldrick is gonna be my test subject. Okay. Okay. Guys, what should I do?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if it'd be a good idea to like push in to his thoughts, especially since he's guarding us. I feel like if we get caught, we're fucked. How many more luckies do you have? Are you out for the day?
I have one more, I think.
Okay.
I know I have at least one.
That isn't a lucky though. That's a.
No, I can use lucky on this, can I? I think.
I mean, it's a save
No,
for
never
them,
mind.
not a roll for you. So I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
never mind. Okay, never mind. But yeah, I was thinking something else. Okay, but okay, no, when attack roll, that's what I'm thinking about. If an attack rolls on me. Okay. So, yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna prompt Eber. I want to try and see what any kind of Red Shepherd information I can get. Any kind of like why they would single out Greta specifically, other than her connection. I want to know if it's connected to Ursa. So make a wisdom saving throw.
And this is on Goldrin, just to be clear.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, just pulling up that sheet. Oh, fuck me. What did I just drop? Is that a die? Don't tell me I just dropped a die. No,
Please fail.
Thank God.
Please fail.
I was worried if it was a die, it was just gonna go under like a cupboard somewhere and be sent to the fucking, like, I don't know, a fucking Narnia or something. Anyway. Wisdom save?
Fail.
11.
Oh, that's a fail. Haha.
Hell yeah.
I think he still knows though.
Yeah, no, they.
Yeah, either way, it knows.
Yeah, to be clear, just for future reference, and I've fumbled on this once or twice myself, so I don't blame you if you haven't picked up. Goldrin is he, she. Just so
I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
because I've fumbled it once or twice myself.
I'm gonna probe into her mind. What do I get about like how long has she? I don't know how deep I can go. But
allow me to consult the spell. Insight into its reasoning, emotional state, and something that looms large in the creature's mind. Either way, it knows that you're probing into its mind.
Yep.
So, what information are you looking at based on that criteria?
I want to know its reason. I want to know her reasoning for being part, like not just part, but for doing all this. I know I can't go that deep. But reasoning as well as maybe a little bit of like how she became a Red Shepherd, and if there's anything about, I'm still looking for anything about like why Greta would be singled out. But if not, then. But I'm looking for mostly reasoning and anything kind of Red Shepherd hints I can just take and have as my information.
Reasoning? Aldrin, reasoning is not a word that has any meaning for them. Whatever loyalty they have, and while you can't glean the details of his past based on this, you get the idea that his loyalty is so completely and totally blind. There is no reasoning. There is only following orders.
How do they feel about us? I'm curious.
I will say, you get a sense of pride that kind of just constantly looms in Goldrin's mind of rising to the rank of first mate.
Oh.
There's a very deep-seated pride there, and it's something that you get the idea that that he considers it maybe the greatest achievement of her life.
That is kind of sad.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway, how does she feel about us a little bit? Kind of curious.
Indifference mostly. A twinge of annoyance.
Fair.
And somewhere deep down in the darkest recesses of her mind, the tiniest twinge of sympathy.
Aww, the tiniest twinge. Isn't that nice, guys? You get a little bit.
That's like the bare
Tiniest
fucking minimum,
The
guys.
bare
Bare fucking
minimum.
minimum.
Yeah, we kill her. But anyway.
Oh, to be clear, he has no like that would not stop Guldrin from putting a knife through your throat.
Oh yeah, I know.
If one of their superiors so much said that they would enjoy that happening.
Yeah, I know. All right. I think that's all I could get. I think that's all I can get, really.
And to be clear, he just does not know. He does not know jack about what's going on with Greta.
Okay. All right, and then the spell kind of pops out.
And Guldrin kind of like zeroes in on you.
Alphonse just shuffling her cards, playing dumb.
Kind of thinks to himself. Now's the part where I ask you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no. What's my wisdom save? 2. I'm gonna use lucky, I think.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's even worse. Alright, I guess I'll go with the 9, but it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. You feel Guldrin almost strangely like reopen the connection briefly and kind of like shoot something through whatever link you had made. And you feel a slight influence begin to affect your mind, and your opinion of Guldrin grows 3 sizes on this day as you are charmed by her.
Oh, weird.
So Guldrin, maybe he's not so bad, I mean,
Okay.
she's
Right.
played cards with you, she's been really nice, you're feeling pretty good about Guldrin right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What did you take?
Well, we've taken a lot of things, I mean, vegetables and all.
From my mind just now.
I was just curious how you felt about us, honestly. Also,
Tell me everything that you took.
I just did a little, well, I'm mostly concerned about my friend, being honest. And, so I was trying to see if I could gauge any thoughts from that, but I did a little peek into your reasoning on why and what. It's very admirable, I will say. I can tell that you're very proud about your work. Shut up, I'm charmed. I'm trying.
No, you're right. Look, trust me, this was the guy who got charmed by Priya in a one-shot, all right? Like, I get it.
I'm trying. But not much. Honestly, it's I was trying to get more, but not much.
Kind of looks at you quizzically, just thinking, like, to herself, did I get everything? Eventually decides that he's satisfied, and you feel the influence kind of remove itself, slink away.
What the? Jesus. Not Jesus. Jesus doesn't exist. Gods. What the fuck?
I do that all the time. It's okay.
Yeah.
I kind of just give her a look. Honestly, that's just kind of fair. I'll be honest. That's fair.
Doesn't do anything to be clear. Just sits there and stares back.
Mm-hmm.
Stephan at this point kind of. Sorry, I was gonna say Stephan at this point kind of leans over to you, Alphon, kind of poking somewhat of his face through the bars. Ma'am, Alphon, right? Is your name?
Alphon, yes.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was told that you all were going to be sent on some sort of mission. What is it?
They just want us to retrieve a small item that we gave to their rivals, in a way.
Oh. Huh. That's it?
Respectively, I just met you, so if there is more, then...
I guess that's fair. Swan kind of
But
sits
if
back.
there is more. Still want to do a tarot card reading?
Yeah, I mean, if you'd be willing to give me one.
Yeah, of course. So,
Kind of leans forward.
you shuffle your own cards so that it's more connected to you. This is just major arcana, and how do you feel past, present, future, or love, career, and finance? I like past, present, future, frankly, but
Yeah,
I still like to give them choice.
Past, present, future.
Great. Okay. Now Will, out of character, roll 3d44.
Oh, sorry. I rolled 2. I'll roll another one. Oh, never mind. Well, it didn't go through, so it's fine.
Dice Maiden is typing. I don't know if it's lagging or what.
There you go.
Well, there you go. 37, 28, 11.
Does Dice Maiden go by things biggest to smallest? Oh, it does.
Yeah, it automatically
does.
sorts from biggest to smallest.
Well then can you do them individually this time, because then you're just gonna get it like a descending thing, and that's not really tarot card readings.
Yeah. Oops. Play that in. What the fuck?
Okay.
Let me roll. Let me get my tarot card reading. It's still hot. It'd be silly.
Okay, a 6, a 44, a 40, sorry, a 40, and a 28. Fun! Okay. Okay. So, Elfon kind of, after shuffling her cards, looks at pulls out your first card, being, oh my god!
Sorry about that.
What is it?
Lovers?
Shit.
You know, I'd say that's like really, really funny. But the fact that it is Pidge who is drawing the fucking cards here, and all of the art out of game that has been produced, it's just interesting.
Okay, lovers, and then the next one is 40, which is 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, reverse the moon. Oh, that's also very fun. And then the next one is also a reverse card of reverse the lovers. Reverse the lovers.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
Okay, so Alphon. Actually, it's not possible, whatever. Okay, Alphon pulls out the lovers. So, which represents your past. So, the Lovers, the card, often associated with romance, but not necessarily. It's also balance, partnership, just relationships in general, and unity. This is your past. Your present is the moon reversed. Mm-hmm. By the way, I am picking up on stuff. I am doing it.
Am I allowed to like make a roll outside of the game to see how well I keep my fucking cool?
Go for it.
Yeah, Alphonse doing an insight check. Like, can I do an insight check to make sure I can get Alphonse?
Well, yeah, then insight probably versus deception for how well you're able to hide your emotions.
Yeah.
Alpha got 6, so it's not gonna be the best, but
unless I roll dog.
Watch this natural one.
26.
That's okay. Never mind. Shit.
Alphonse does not pick up on anything. It is just doing the tarot card.
I like to think the reason you don't pick up on anything is that Stephan is just nervous in general right now.
Yeah. So there's really no change in behavior for Alphonse to notice. Okay. Next, the moon reverse. The moon with being normal often does mean complexity, secrets, confusion, and illusion, but reverse, it means fear. Often misunderstandings, misinterpretations, anxiety. Very, very... Yeah, it's very fitting for a lot of things. And then finally, the Lovers. Again, but this time reverse. Similar to how the Lovers meant unity, reversed means disharmony. It means that there is conflict, there's oftentimes you are still attached, and you need to be more disattached to that person. Often conflict, imbalance, and just plain indecision. And that's past, present, future. I think that they're interesting. Yeah. I don't necessarily believe in tarot cards. I think that they're mostly just luck. But I do believe that seeing someone's reaction to the tarot cards really show their actual past.
And what did you get from me?
Well, you're just nervous.
It's hard not to be. It's hard not to be in a room full of strangers.
Or fun nods. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with all of you. I haven't really talked to anyone in the past 2-ish years. So.
How are the tarot cards so on point today?
So, I again apologize for my strange behavior.
It's about at this point where you hear the door, this time open much more slowly and kind of creak on its way through. And on the other side of the door, you see Greta.
Oh, Greta!
Who looks nervous and kind of saddened. Hello. Hi, everybody. How are we doing?
Are you okay?
Well... Gods, I hate this. I've been told to come and say my goodbyes.
What?
Valak here wants me to not go with you, and he's going to, in his own words, put me to work on a lovely new project. So, guess that's what I'm going to be doing.
Shit. Where's... Oh, fuck.
I'll see you again. I promise. But I have to protect Thoric. Fuck me. I have to protect Jamal.
No.
Just pretend. Just a Freudian slip. It's a mistake. Don't worry. It's a
Freudian slip?
You could. Yeah, I have, or maybe I have to protect them.
Oh, is Will good?
I forgot what that term meant. I'm gonna die.
sorry.
It's not that big of a
what that
deal. Hello?
Okay.
I forgot what that term meant. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Just
sorry.
a slip of the. Will, what do you think Freudians? Okay, well they're muted.
Yeah. What do you?
I think they
so
think it's a sex thing, and it's
Will.
not.
I
Will.
know. I didn't think it was a sex thing. I just forgot what the term Freudian slip meant.
You reacted
It
Actually,
like
just
it was.
meant like
Jesus.
someone slipped and said what they actually
I
meant.
think
I got
Will's
embarrassed.
dying.
I got embarrassed because I forgot what the term meant, and I said it, and then immediately after I remembered what it was, so I left.
Will,
No,
it's
listen,
fine.
I didn't
So
even know what the term meant
sorry.
until I met
Dumbass.
Cinder.
It's a sex thing. I'm so
It's
upset. I'm
not.
It's not a
It's
sex
not.
thing.
It's not.
Will,
I
Will,
thought
not
that-
everything about Freud was about sex.
I'm sorry. I'm
A
so
Freudian
sorry.
slip is just a slip.
Like
A
revealing your
Freudian
own,
slip
like,
is just the thing where you accidentally
forward.
say the thing you want to say instead of the thing you mean to,
Okay.
Yeah.
or like what you want to be true. Which is why I
Jesus
was
Christ.
confused. I was like, "What? Do you think I secretly want it to be Thoric?"
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Guys, I'm so
It's
sorry.
not a sex thing. Don't.
No.
Also
worry.
about the tarot card thing, I was right. It was reversal.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry.
Well,
It's
I mean,
okay.
like there is the whole like. I mean, yeah, it kind of relates to sex, but like it's
Oh.
not.
I know.
A Freudian slip
Oh,
isn't
that
a
makes
sex thing.
sense. Yeah.
I'm so.
Anyway, let's continue. Greta,
Yeah, can we
Greta's
continue
leaving.
and not
Sad
talk about
face, sad
this?
face.
Anyway, but I have to
Yeah, please.
protect Jamal.
What the fuck?
Stay safe, please, Greta.
You guys stay safe too, okay? And Greta's going to go around to each of your guys' cells and can't hug you, unfortunately, but just know that she would were she capable. But she's going to kind of grab your hands and try to hug you as best she can through the bars.
I want to slip Greta one of my tarot cards.
Okay. Which one do you
Just-
slip her?
I'm trying to figure out.
I'll give you some time to think on it because I was actually gonna also have something happen that goes around through the party and kind of tries to hug them through the bars. And Doc, when she gets to you, she grabs you by the hand that you have your ring of water walking on.
Yeah.
And you notice that she kind of like wiggles at it a little bit, like she's trying to slip it off. She doesn't seem to be trying to hide it from you, but she's definitely trying to hide it from the people that are watching right now. Now it's your call. Do you want to go with it and let it slip off, or do you want to hold on to it?
What is she fucking planning? Damn it.
Can I ask something out of character to everyone in this group?
Go for it.
You think is this actually Greta, or is it someone disguised as Greta?
Insight check. Someone do an
could
insight
be.
check.
I'll do
You
an
can
insight check.
I can't because I'm new and I don't know
Yeah,
who Greta
I'll
is.
do it. I'll do it. I got a
can't.
+7.
I already used my detect thoughts, so I can't like see.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Please roll high.
And
Now we
you
get to
know,
play
if
the
it
game
is
of Is the
actually-
DM fucking with you?
Yay! Yippee!
Yippee!
I mean, like, I don't even think if it wasn't Greta, I don't think they would even know what hat, since it's under the glove, might I say. He wears that shit under his glove. So I think you would
Oh,
have to
God.
know where it is before. It's also a 19, by the way,
19.
but I think you would have to know where it was, unless you like see the bulge in the glove on his finger, the slight
Yeah, but then
like
why
I-
would you possibly think it's a magic ring that like you need to take?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Type
mean,
magic.
Spud, you've basically you've more or less just logicked yourself to the correct answer.
Yeah.
Oh,
This-
it's fake?
No, that this is in fact Greta,
Okay.
because no one in the Red Shepherds would know the ring was there, and that alone tells you that
Okay.
this is
I
almost.
have a
And also,
question.
like,
Can
nothing
you do an
about the
insight
ring.
check to
couldn't
see
she just-
Greta's plan? Can you do an insight check to see Greta's plan? Like why Greta wants the
Couldn't
ring?
she just
I mean,
replicate
how would
magic
you-
item?
I don't
How would
know.
how would you possibly
See if
intuit
Greta's.
that thing?
I don't know. Is Greta
Could
make
this
a face
dumbass
like
just
trust me or
replicate
whatever? I
Magic
don't
item,
know.
I swear.
To be clear,
Please.
Bud, and I can
Yeah.
logic this one away. Artificers can't replicate any magic item. Replicate
I know,
magic
but I
item
thought water ring.
comes
I thought
from
water
a-
walking ring was on one of it.
Yes, but Greta's only 5 levels deep in Artificer, and that means she can only replicate select common magic
Mhm.
item. Correct me if I'm wrong. I
Commons,
believe the ring is
fuck.
rare and would only be available to
think
a
it
much
is.
higher level Artificer.
I believe. Is it? I actually don't know. Is it a
That's
rare
what I-
magic item?
I'm pretty sure. I could be
Anyway,
wrong.
question still
Might
stands.
be
Are you
It would
uncommon
give
make
her
either
the-
way.
sense,
She
but I've
wouldn't be
also seen some cracked uncommons before.
You are right. My point is, she doesn't even have access to uncommon yet. So even if it is uncommon,
This bitch, this dumbass.
Are you gonna give her the ring?
you don't have
Uh,
to. You're under
She
no
probably
compulsion
needs it
to.
more. She probably needs it more. If she's got, I don't know, some plan to get out of here. That's the only reason I think she would want it, is to get off and run away. That's fucked. That's so fucked up. My fucking ring, man. You can't take my fucking ring.
You don't have to give it to
Mine.
her.
Ah, this bitch.
You don't have to give it to her. Shit, man. It's
But
not.
logically, she must be planning something to want the ring. Unless you have absolutely no idea what she would do with the ring and you just want that ring off of me. Which I'm guessing is
I've just
probably
checked,
what
and
it
it
is.
is. It's available to 6th level artificers, but it is an uncommon item. But she still wouldn't.
It
have
is
access.
uncommon.
Yeah, no, you
Damn.
were correct. You were completely correct. Which is crazy for an uncommon.
It is
but
just cracked. It is just a cracked.
it's just a fucking
uncommon.
crazy item, man. Don't even require attunement. That bitch is wild.
It is. No attunement. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. It's your call,
this
man.
bitch. Motherfucker. I know damn well you just want that fucking ring off of me. So I don't pull some shit. I know exactly. That's exactly why.
I can't give
have
you
no
any
idea
information
why,
because
Greta. You don't know why Greta would want the ring. You just
can't
want the ring
tell
off
you
of me.
shit,
And you know
man.
it would be easier to write a reason for Greta to have a ring than work around me having that shit. You regret giving me that fucking ring, don't you?
no, that ring has been the arbiter of so many sick ass moments.
It has been. But you know I could do some fuck shit with it.
I know you could. Not that
You
it would
know
necessarily
damn
help you
well.
with slipping into a black rose base.
Yeah.
I'm really
fuck.
gonna
Your
do
call.
this fucking quest, man. Oh my god.
I'll give her the fucking ring.
Okay. Now this
You
is the part
bastard.
where
The
This is the
choice.
part-
My only fucking magic item left. Aside from my mantle, never mind. Oopsies.
yeah, it's
I forgot about that for a second.
You do get to hold on to the mantle because they have no.
I get to hold on to my mantle. Yippee.
You get. Yeah, I took all of your magic items except for like the best one by far,
Except for the best one by fucking far.
and it's not even fucking close.
nowhere
anyway.
near close.
Anyway, this is the part where Greta rolls a sleight of hand check with advantage. With a fucking crit. Good job.
Greta moment. Greta moment. Yeah.
It was a 4 and a crit.
Greta moment.
Mm.
What is that, 3rd crit this session? And there
Yeah.
has not been that many rolls. That's wild.
Yeah.
And we've gotten like at least 2 19s.
Yeah, no, it's been a very, very good night for the dice. Anyway, you allow her to slip it off ever so gently. And as she kind of pulls away from you, you watch as she very carefully like slips it into her sleeve from the palm of her hand. She goes around and hugs the rest of you. Gives Cole an extra long and extra tight hug through the bars.
Oh.
I think clearly Cole needs it. Kind of goes over to Korak and sits down. Gives them a little hug. Keep practicing, little buddy. Gets up and goes to the door, where you can see a couple of people are waiting for her. Well, I'll see you guys around. Door's shut. Now, unless there's anything that anyone wants to do, I think that's a pretty good closing point. Oh, but Alifon, what card are you slipping Greta? And I'm not going to require a check for you slipping Greta a card, because this is just a cute flavor thing.
I have slipped her the card of the star, which means hope and faith.
Oh, lovely. Thank you for that. All right. Hi, Nar. I know you're watching.
Hi, Nar.
I hope
I love you.
my Greta Formance was up to
ring
par.
back.
Or should I say up to Nar? Hey.
Yay.
All right.
Nar, as soon
guys-
as you're back and as soon as we meet up again, you better give me that fucking ring back, or I'm castrating you.
I would hope so. I would hope so. I feel like it would be a major dick move for Nar to be like, oh yeah, the DM like got me this item temporarily, so now I'm just gonna fucking keep it. Fuck you.
Mine.
I will kill you. I will kill your character, no mercy.
Anyway.
Oh, sure is a shame we're missing our armor. Some of us aren't at our
Anyway.
peak. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do,
No.
or are we willing to call this the end?
I'm
for now?
good.
I'm good.
This is good.
All right. Pitch, you good?
Pigeon?
Pitch.
Hi, I'm right here. Yes, I'm fine.
Okay. I was just wanted to make sure I got everybody's approval, and you were the only person I'd spoken up. I was worried you died for
Sorry.
a second.
No, I'm
Anyway.
fine.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this very emotional episode of Mariana's Trident. And hopefully, for the first time in a long time, I can say this. We'll see you next week, baby. Weekly
I
update back.
fucking hope so.
See you next
I
week,
hope
everybody. Woo.
Wait, let me check my schedule actually.
Oh, please.
Okay, yes, next week.
Please,
Yes, next
please,
week. Yes,
please,
next week. Not
please.
next.
Okay.
Not yes, next week. Not for the 3 more weeks I'm gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well.
We'll figure that out. All right, bye.